the dice. Prepare the snacks. Will there be safe passage or brutal attacks? The players come from everywhere on Lantern Noir. Elves, dwarves, giants, and dragons is what you are. So pull up a chair. Get ready for the next campaign. It'll be a hell of a lot more fun than sitting in the rain. For the next 5 hours, time is gonna move a lot faster. Thanks to your imagination and your fabulous dungeon master. Lantern Noir presents.
All right, and we are back after a week off to recuperate, refresh, and shake off pre-spring break funds. We are back with the Mists of Ever Twilight, Book 3. This is Session 4, currently untitled. I am Lantern Noir, the host and dungeon master for tonight's game. I'd like to give everyone a chance to introduce themselves, going around the table, cover the whole who you are and who you're playing, and something fun about that particular character, since it's been a couple of weeks. Miss Knebula, would you kick us off?
Sure. I am Knebula, and I play Samara Starfall, the elven wizard, and she is a bit of a fire nut, and she has a flaming sphere that she calls Bob. I also stream on Twitch, and you can find me on twitch.tv/Knebula Gaming most days during the week.
Okay.
I'm Adam. I play the human fighter Dagon Bjorn. Fun fact about Dagon is that he has a newfound aspiration to become one of Sophie's girls.
All right. I'm Asteki, playing Sir Asteki. I got a raven named Steve.
My name is Jeremy, aka Spinny. Sometimes I am on twitch.tv/SpinnyHelm. I am playing Frederick, the Dwarven Ranger, who is questioning whether we should try to save this town or burn it to the ground.
That is kind of like the running question that we've stumbled into, is to what extent you actually want to save these, thousands of people who live in a town that is otherwise lawless and dangerous. I mean, they absolutely chose to put themselves at the mercy of gangs in what was 30 years of nonstop warfare. Yeah.
They don't believe in the horrors of the mist. They could leave at any time.
Can they, though?
Yeah, I mean, maybe they just don't know about it. Maybe they just haven't ventured outside to enough to know about it. I don't know.
I mean, it's a port town. They could just take a boat. We could just blow a hole in a wall.
Can they?
I mean, there's a port. I'm assuming there's ships. There's a dockmaster. The ships got stolen. One of the ships got stolen.
True. Which that's going to be this coming Saturday. Actually, it's going to be that campaign. Of course, we're also changing game mechanics and worlds for that game too. So they're going to pass through a weird vortex that transforms them from a fantasy game to a game of high adventure and swashbuckling.
Yeah.
Same thing?
No. No, it is a really good game system, but that's a totally different game when we get to it. So, when we last left you guys, you were working your way down into the ruins underneath the abandoned keep in the town. You would come through the side entrance, worked your way down into like a kitchen / storeroom, You duked it out with a gang that had set up shop there. And the question then becomes, what now? The last thing that happened is one of the members escaped deeper into the castle. And you all had a chance to kind of breathe and catch your breath. What's your plan from here?
Loot their pockets. Oh wait, yeah, we did. We wanted to loot their pockets.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we said last time. We were gonna like check all their pockets for stuff.
And we were wondering about the viability of Dagon using the shield weapon.
Right.
That is totally doable. It's a spiked shield. There's nothing stopping him from using it as an offhand weapon.
So if I use it as an offhand weapon, do I still get the AC bonus?
I can double check that. I don't see why you wouldn't. Let me just double check the mechanics. Nope, that's not the one I want. That's the one I
Gonna
want.
need a ruling from the referee on that one.
Yes. Yeah, it still counts for the armor. It's a D6 plus 2 damage weapon.
Oh wow.
Or sorry, D6. The plus 2 is from their strength bonus, so it's a D6
Oh, okay.
weapon.
Right, gotcha.
Sorry.
Yeah, I will totally slap one of those on. That puts me up to AC 19.
Okay.
Everything does seem to want to hit you, so you might as well be dodgy.
Okay, I will update the combat computer accordingly. So let's see, armor class is now 19, you said. Armor and shield. And save. And it has been so updated and reflects.
What kind of weapon is it?
The spike shield.
Yeah.
Oh, between simple and martial, you mean?
Yeah.
Good question.
Because I might do that too instead of another short sword.
You guys have
As
all
long as
developed a new strategy.
Well, I mean, if it's a D6, it's the same damage as my short sword, and then it would give me 2 more AC.
We're gonna form a phalanx.
Yeah.
Shields!
It would have to be light though, so if it's not light, I can't do that.
Actually works out well. We all just like stand in a triangle around Samara, put our shields together.
She just drops the fireball on us, and we're just good to go.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
We
Two
march
firebolts
forward.
everywhere.
Yeah, that all works until you come across the first enemy spellcaster who says, oh, look, five PCs in a nice tight little box.
I don't know where we got an extra PC.
Sorry, 4 PCs.
Steve counts. Come on.
Oh, Steve's not hanging
Where's
around for
my
that.
Steve?
Steve
He's
is-
just out. Yeah, he would just be out.
I am going to rule Spike's shield. Let's see what that brings me. That does not give me anything useful. I would say it's probably a martial weapon if you want to be able to use the spike while in combat. So it's not as simple, I can tell you that much.
I do have martial training. I was just wondering if it was light, so I could get my op attack with it. But if not, I could just carry it with me in case we want to be.
As of this moment, I would say it's not light because it is a large, several sheets of double layered wood with iron barding to hold it in place to make it an effective blocking weapon. So since it doesn't break on impact, it's not like a dagger or a short sword that's light and quick. So it is not a light weapon.
Oh, over here. Well, I don't know if these is official rules. Let me just keep it. I will stick with your ruling.
What are you looking at that's different?
There's just something that says I don't see anything there. I realize I really need to re-examine the rules for checking the shields. So I redefined a normal shield when it's used as a weapon, as well as a spike shield. I'm like,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound official at all.
Yeah, I'm going through the compendium now, searching for all kinds of stuff, trying to find something. And I'm thinking, just based on where we are, it's counting for a light weapon doesn't seem quite right, anyways, relatively speaking. So we can always revisit it between. I don't think it's going to make a huge change this week, but we can debate it at a later daytime.
I'll just carry it, and if I want to use it, I will defend myself.
Yeah, for the extra 2 AC.
I don't think it does anything. None of my spells that matters for.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you've looted their pockets. You've picked up some change. You've grabbed a couple of spare shields. What next?
I vote for a short rest.
I agree.
I second that emotion.
All right, I'll watch the door or the hall or wherever you ran deeper into. I'll just kind of sneak out a little ways and just kind of keep an eye out.
Okay, so point of clarity. A short rest is an hour of sitting and resting, eating, chatting, playing cards, possibly reviewing your books. So that's an hour of sitting inside a ruined castle where if there are any other members of this particular gang, they know you are there.
Bring
He's
it
watching the
on.
door. He's watching the door.
Yeah, let's have a quick game of gin rummy, waiting for the bad guys to find us.
Yep.
I have a set of playing cards for the record. We can totally play cards. I didn't realize I had it until just now.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to argue if this is where you want to put your faith. It's just you are kind of compromising your compromising the initiative.
I mean, that's up to you guys. I mean, we're pretty wounded. Aztec is not doing great. I'm not doing great.
What do we have in the terms of healing stuff right now?
I think we've only used one of the healing potions. So each of us had one. So we're at 3 right now. And I figure we want to save spells.
Okay.
So I mean, we could do that too. That's up to you guys.
Well, I fully expect us to get jumped or interrupted, so we won't get the full short rest.
So
Yeah.
I guess let's pop some potions and move on. Or we could just, I don't know.
Yeah, I can tell you it's very unlikely you're going to make the full hour. So if you want to use want to take the time to fortify the space and wait for them to come to you, that's one thing. But I'm not going to go all the way to the you cannot rest when monsters are nearby. But it's not far from that.
Well, what do we got? We got a table. We got their weapons. How big is the corridor he ran down? Normal doorway size?
And it's a doorway with a flight of stairs that goes down to the storage cellars.
So, I mean, if we take the table, put it sideways across the front, use their swords like machetes, they had spike shields, so we can just put the spike shields over the top and then just, shoot down at them as they come up the stairs. If they were going to come up I wouldn't want to come up the stairs. We just slaughtered a bunch of guys in like 21 seconds.
If I was these guys, I would go run and tell somebody else.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh god, why?
And then I would also set 2 teams to come from both sides.
Yeah, if they can, it's possible.
Well, I'm good with, using whatever healing abilities or potions we have, and then we can just kind of go after the guy that ran
You know
away.
what? You just gave a good point. What if we just use the healing items and then go in the front door instead? Because it would make sense that we would come this way. It would not make sense for us to come in the front door after that.
Oh, you mean go back up and try to find your way into the keep's like main entrance?
Yeah. Because where else would they be? Where else would they come out of?
The main entrance.
But
No, exactly. But they wouldn't be expecting us to be meeting them there. They're expecting us to go down and follow him.
That's like saying the dragon would never expect us to jump in his mouth.
It worked in Men in Black.
and in oh crap, the one with Sean Connery,
Which one was Shark?
I
Dragonheart.
was like, which one?
Oh, okay.
You're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I was gonna say Indiana Jones.
Dragon movie with Sean Connery is not exactly a small list.
In truth, they already know we're coming, so we can either charge it at them or just leave. If we just leave, then it's whatever. What are they gonna do about it?
Yeah, we just kind of like wandered in here and slaughtered a bunch of people.
Well,
Maybe
we
that's
wanted
like we call that one a win and go back.
This ain't that great.
Having
know, it's gonna
answered
be
exactly
monsters in here.
0 questions.
Well, if there's people here, it's not monsters.
That you know of.
We're pretty sure. I don't know.
Oh, they're called the Fangs.
Yeah, let's look at their mouths. These normal human mouths.
Very normal human mouths.
These are lies.
It's a good gang name. That's all they got.
And a bunch of bodies without blood.
Well, we don't know if that was them.
Yeah, but
We
they
don't know.
went
I don't believe in
hostile.
coincidence.
We don't know if it's related.
When we,
Yeah, we
when
don't
we
even know if that
mentioned the
was
bodies,
related.
that's when they attacked us.
We don't even know if it was related to that. That's why they went hostile. Also, they were probably just like, we just want to kill you because we're cool. Tunnel snakes rule. We're like, all right, I guess. Here's where we are.
Let's see what
Dwarf jumps up
happens.
the table and stabs someone in the face.
I am of the persuasion to clear this place out, because if they're running and they get loose and they talk to other people, then it's just more problems for us down the road.
Unless we burn the whole place to the ground.
I could make that happen.
I'm not sure we necessarily need Samara to go full Daenerys on town yet.
All right, as long as it's yet.
That's a pretty
Then
big
I'm
heel
okay with
turn. Oh, and apologies for anyone that didn't catch the last season of Game of Thrones.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, it's called the internet, folks. Look it up.
Yeah.
And then let's take a moment of silence for all of the young ladies who in about 5 years are going to finally nail their parents down and say, why is my name Daenerys again?
Yeah.
And for that incredibly awkward conversation to follow. And we're going. So what is your plan? Are you barricading in and waiting for them to come to you? Do you charge down the stairs after them? Are you heading out to find another potential entrance?
I've got a healing potion I don't need, so if anybody needs it, just take it from me.
Without a word, Frederick takes that.
All right. We're all gonna
Great, yeah.
chug a healing potion and go.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, let's do it. Onward
Didn't brew
we go.
these for nothing. But we should spend a day doing that. Brew more healing potions. Not today, clearly.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll have to.
Unless the
we'll have-
regents are like human body parts.
So what do you roll for a healing
We'll have to
potion?
make more potions at some point.
It's normal healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
Cool.
All right, let's put some dice on the table.
5 for me.
So 5.
And then you add 2 to the roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
7 for me, please. Did you just roll snake eyes?
She did.
Yep,
Yes.
starting all over again.
Yep, we're off to a rocking start this this morning.
Well, luckily, that puts her almost at full. So all good.
Yeah, it works out.
For me, it at least, yeah.
Like, wow,
Works
that
out.
tastes great. We're like, we do some more.
Like when you order the drink at the bar, and like obviously they're giving you just a little bit less than what's normal. You call that a 2-finger pour? Come on. With
Yeah.
the really small fingers.
Yeah, come on.
Would the appropriate thing to do at that point just be like, can I see your hands, please? Let me see your hands. Come on, really?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, so you quaff your potions, begin to prepare your to dive deeper. The stairwell down, it spirals down, and is lit with oil lamps set incredibly low, but enough to provide illumination so that you don't need torches. In fact, as you go, you quickly realize this is not an abandoned space. The stairs do show regular wear of people coming and going. It continues down for a distance and it opens up into a hallway that is flanked on either side with alcoves. You could see where this at one time may have been storage spaces, most of which are caved in completely, and you can see where the rubble spills into the hallway itself. You go down, there's a T intersection, one side of which is completely buried in rubble, forcing you to turn to the right, and that which then opens to another hallway, flanking with several passages off of it, most of them in caved in rubble, dirt, stone. Several of these are blocked off with tattered bits of what probably were once fine tapestries that are now just worn and threadbare. I need an active perception test. He said, trying to remember what that is in 5th edition.
It's that. It's just perception.
Oh, wow. They kept something the same from previous games.
Be nice, huh? Just do that. It mostly looks the same, right?
Yep, the ones keep coming tonight.
Okay. Let me map this for you guys. Oh, hey, Starwolf and Eric. Welcome aboard, everybody. Glad to have you hanging out here. Let me get the sketch pad out and pop this up real quick. And wow, everything's doing what it's supposed to tonight. That's weird. All right, so as you come into the hallway,
This does not bode well.
what's wrong?
No, everything we're doing what it's supposed to. It was a joke.
Ah, yeah, that's legit. I hear that. Nope. So, and there we go. So that is the hallway in which you find yourselves. Tapestry, 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 and rubble, rubble, rubble. And just as a point of clarity, rubble. Grab you guys from the other screen, pull you over here, hoping that everything is going to play nice. And of course it's not. This is the downside to using a Jamboard instead of... Hey, come on, copy and paste. Copy. Paste.
Yeah, it's me.
It's me. It's me.
We send Frederick in alone.
We send... I like this plan. I support it.
All right,
You go ahead and scout the situation.
I'm gonna do shield and longbow.
Wait, what?
This is a hypothetical fake situation. I can do whatever I want.
So that's not how that works.
He's got a little hook that's built onto his shield that can grab the back of the bowstring and an arrow.
That's
Maybe you
way
can
way-
fire shields at people.
There you go. My,
Well, I fully plan on Captain Americaing my shield at some point.
I'm waiting for it. I'll tell you. That's why I have one, so I can be like,
Okay, let's do
here.
this. There we go. Now we can kind of see everything a little better.
okay, I'm really not gonna be in front.
Was that a smoke bomb I just saw on screen?
Yeah,
It
that's my,
was.
that's my transition.
Oh, that's awesome.
full on.
I've picked up a couple of
Ninjutsu.
toys this week. I even have hotkeys now from the deck, so I can do things like turn off the sketchpad. So it's even easier to manage everything. I don't have to go to OBS for everything.
Very cool.
I'm so digging it.
The student has become the master.
No. Far from. There's a guy on Discord. He's on the Knowledge Fellowship. His nickname is the Other Lone Star. He is like, if you're going to use that analogy, he is somewhere in the ballpark of Yoda, and we're all younglings. He is just, the stuff he does in OBS, it's mind blowing what he's able to pull off. But that is not the issue at hand. The issue at hand is the fact that you are facing this hallway. Frederick, for your part, has identified that right here there is an unusual flapping in the tapestry. There's not a lot of, there's no real wind in here, yet somehow there is a rustling as though the wind is blowing past that one. Oh, and hey, Science, welcome aboard. Good to have you here.
All right, I'm gonna point over to it and tap Dagon on the back. Point it out to him.
On it, boss. I'll just walk right up to it and just tear the tapestry aside.
Okay.
Shield ready.
And where is everybody else when he's doing that?
I'll look up with him.
I'm gonna aim my bow at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back probably and just like be prepared to shoot a firebolt at anything that might be behind there.
I hope like a rat jumps out or something. And you just...
Oh, it's just gonna be like
it's like fried rat.
Is that how that
Initiative.
works?
Rat pasted to the wall.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
how that
moment of
works?
high tension right now.
Okay. You approach the tapestry and pull it aside.
Naked woman screaming.
Naked woman does not scream. It is not that easy. Boink. And we'll just drop them right there. And of course we'll shrink that down so that it fits better. Oop, that's the wrong direction. There it goes. That's as small as I can get it. There we go. And there is a member of the White Fang Gang standing there with sword and shield at the ready. And mostly prepared for this moment. Ooh. Are you attacking him or waiting for him to
Drop
attack
your
you?
weapons.
In reaction, he just starts to grin and kind of shifts his way as he puts his shield up in front of you with an almost a come at me look.
Shoot him.
I'm down with this
Like
plan.
these two are like, yeah, you should put. And I'm just like,
Shoot him. Okay, give me a surprise action attack roll then. So
I
this
don't know
is
what that means. Just a regular attack, yeah?
yeah. This is outside of the initiative order.
Does it look like there's anything behind him, like he could retreat back, or is it just a wall behind him?
No, he's completely like there is no retreat from here. He is definitely set up in a bad way. Because that's definitely going to hit.
So it hasn't been an hour, right? Can I move my mark to him?
It has not been an hour. You can move your mark to him.
So 10.
10. Okay. I'm going to write that down because I don't have him on. Actually, I'm going to put him on the initiative chart. Just so that we can keep track of his hit points for now. That will definitely hit him. However, at the same time, I need Knebula. I need you to do me a favor.
Yes.
I need you to give me a Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
Your dice is broken.
I didn't mean. Well, even with the, I accidentally re-rolled and it was worse.
Oh no.
It's gonna be one of those nights tonight, I think.
It is. You have okay. So, quick update. We had a minor change in the way rerolls are being handled. At the moment, you are sitting with 300 pages in the Book of Fate. You can burn 100 pages for a blanket +2 or for a reroll. And we will treat the that one as not having existed because I'm in a good mood. But in that exact, as you let the arrow go, Samara takes a moment of surprise when a body drops from the ceiling behind her and then snaps a hand into her neck, causing her to freeze from the contact point.
Okay.
Freaking ninjas.
Like a body or like a person?
A person.
Okay, I'm like,
Oh, okay.
that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
No, a person. A person drops.
Oh, wait, that's just zombies.
Yeah, drops from where they were hiding on the ceiling, right down next to Samara, and chops into a pressure point, and Samara feels her entire body go numb.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey, it's that monk we were talking about.
Now you can roll initiative.
Hey.
And I'm going to go ahead and add a couple more people into the scene. And then we'll get this thing off and running as you continue to work your way through just some good old-fashioned kick the door down and kill people. Let me see here. Get this going.
There wasn't even a door to kick down. I feel let down.
Yeah, it is kind of rough.
I'm sure we will find a door, in which case we will kick it down.
I'm quite confident you will very easily find a door in the near future. Let me find my tokens here, put those up, and then we'll get going. So yeah, and then to get more, while I'm doing this, to put more pages in the Book of Fate, we just need people to cheer. So every point of cheer becomes a page in the Book of Fate for you to use for rerolls. And that's the one I want.
Gosh, it's huge. Look out.
Bink. And let me add in ones for the other two guys. Actually, no. I know what I want to add. And it would be... I thought I had an icon for him. I guess I don't. I did not plan well enough. Oh well, that's distinctive enough, I'll remember. We can tell the unique one from the others. Okay. And so there's that. We add in Bink, Bink, And bink. All right, that's everybody. Asteki, how'd you do?
I think I rolled a 10.
Okay. Dagon?
12.
Frederick?
Big old 9.
Big ol' 9. Oh, hey, Van Guilty, welcome aboard. And Samara?
8.
An 8. Boom. Stabbing this off. Yeah, well, she's got to come unstunned first.
Yes, apparently there's people falling from the ceiling that I'm
At least we know
unaware
they're
of.
people and not just bodies with triple
As a
guns.
person.
I'm having like flashbacks of the Aliens movie.
Oh, well, that's,
Coming out
Right?
the
Yeah, I was
goddamn
like,
wall,
oh.
Sarge!
that's not very good at all. Unfortunately, the stun effect wears off on the Adept's next turn, and the Adept goes first in the initiative order. So that didn't work.
Well, I mean, they didn't know their initiative was right away.
Yeah, they didn't know it was going to go that fast. So she's going to go ahead and take a shot at Knebula. Scoring 6 damage. And I need a
Oh,
con save.
Shield.
Wow, that's rude.
Drop your shield.
Can I put up my shield?
What's the AC that you get with that?
It would be +5 to whatever you normally are.
You can. You absolutely can. Do you want to do that?
You're muted.
Nope.
Sorry. Yes, I would like to cast the shield then. Yes.
Okay.
You used 2 spells. You only need 1. Oh, okay.
Okay. That'll block her first attack. She is, however, going to continue to throw herself at you first.
Oh, no.
Getting picked on.
That's okay. Doesn't the shield last until your turn?
Yes.
Yeah, the shield will stay up.
Yeah, she only hits once in her 3 attacks.
Well, that's much better than 3.
Right, yeah.
Well, good.
Okay. Now I need that con save. Ogre save, a nice +9. And the con save, another 8. So that's going to be another. She manages to get in there and again connect. It's as much as you keep the shield between you and her, as you slide it back and forth, she just keeps dodging and weaving around it until finally one hand snaps out and just catches you right on the side of your ear, and you feel your entire left half of your body lock. It's like every muscle just freezes in place. Meanwhile,
Lovely.
this guy's going to come charging across. And that's his action. Let's see. The charger is going to come charging in as well. And then Dagon gets an action.
All right, let's try out this new shield. I will, the guy in the alcove, I'll make 2 attacks on him.
Okay. Hey, man, it's all good. Magic missiles are great advice in combat.
Wow, I do terrible.
You do terrible. It's against a relatively small guy. I don't know if you want to use your rerolls yet.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I just feel very sheepish after threatening this guy, and then I can't even hit him.
And then he holds his own defending himself against you.
Right. I'll say, yeah, solid choice, not dropping the weapons.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, he's actually going to come charging over and try to tie up Frederick. Asteki, you have an action, sir. What are you doing?
I want to see if I could do something cool, new thing. Can I compel duel on the one that's on Samara? to get her off her and onto me?
I believe you can.
I
Oh,
love
I
it.
totally am beckoning. Bring it. The
Is that-
adept, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Compelled duel is a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, you attempt to compel failed save. Okay, so they get a wisdom save against that though. Let's see how they do. Saves. Okay, that wisdom. They rolled a 3.
Nice.
Nice.
I was like, oh no, they have high wisdom, but I don't want to say anything.
Well, apparently the dice are broken. The mods are
Apparently.
asleep.
Some odds are asleep. Cast spell.
Roll ones.
Speaking of opportunities to participate in the game tonight, there's one that popped up in Nightbot. You can contribute NPC ideas down on my About page. There's a panel, type in information, and it'll pop up, and we can fit that NPC in the future. You can also, through channel points, force an immediate reroll of any die. Must be present to activate it. So once we start doing the next thing, I'll just refund the points because we don't want to retcon. But if you have channel points stockpiled and you want to be part of the game, feel free to fire off a reroll in the immediacy. They can't bank as many this way, but we have a pretty good crowd and everyone's kind of in on it. And so that's an option. And yes, Eric, you can use it to mess with them.
Oh, important safety tip for the team on Compelled Duel. It says that if anybody else attacks this target, it breaks the spell.
Okay.
So in case you guys didn't know that, only I can attack. And in fact, I have to attack.
Or else
Otherwise, if I attack something else, then it breaks also. So leave me with this adept.
I got this. I like it. It's cool.
Okay. Ouch. Okay, so the guy who's cornered leans in on Dagon with a grin, and Dagon finds himself backpedaling. Enough that he takes 3 damage.
I can
Way to
take
go,
that.
Spiny Shield.
That seems reasonable. And Frederick is up.
I am engaged.
Okay,
I guess I'll
get my screen set up.
grab my shield and whack it in with my short sword.
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't really know what else to do.
Okay. This is the one that's on you.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could try to get away so I could shoot at the one that has my mark on it, but it seems like that would be bad for Samara. So yeah, that's what I'll do.
Oh, Samara's fine. She's just not moving.
Currently stunned.
Well, no, doesn't the Compelled Duel break the stun?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
the stun just lasts for a turn.
Yeah.
I see.
Can I like assist her while standing there, or is that not how that works? Like just keep my shield in front of me and just assist her somehow so she can say it?
You could use your whole action to play defense. I can't remember. I know 3rd edition had a rule for going defensive.
Oh yeah, the full defense.
I don't know if they did that in 5th. I'm doing a quick search. I could also turn to other players with experience if they did that or not. I don't think they did. But
Pulls out the book.
yeah, we all whip out the book. We're all skimming through the book real fast. Like, wait, is there a full defense in this game?
Like he actually has the real book out front of him. I love it. No, that's so funny.
Wait. I have another question. I'm
Yeah.
rereading the thing, and it says it's a bonus action. So could I have had a chance to swing too?
Yes.
have
Oh,
to
okay.
move- you'd have to
Should we just double up attacks on my next turn
No, we could do it
to make
as
things
soon as we
fair?
resolve this Frederick's turn. We can do that.
Oh, okay.
Although bear in mind, doing that also means you have to move to her. If that's your
Okay.
plan. Or you can take out this guy in the alcove.
No, I can't. Then that breaks the compelled duel.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. I'm learning. I'm a Padawan paladin. You guys got to give me a break.
Okay, so here's the scoop.
Yeah.
I'm willing to say, based on this, because there is no full defense that we can see, but there is dodge.
Okay, you can take a dodge.
That's
action.
what I was just reading. Yeah.
Yep, and that forces you get dexterity saves at advantage, and it forces any attacks against you until your next turn to be made at disadvantage. So, under the circumstances, since as long as the person involved is not behind you, yeah, absolutely, you could go dodge and then keep yourself between whoever and Samara.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
That seems perfectly reasonable. Okay. Then let me make a note so we don't forget that later. So Frederick has gone dodge.
Thank you, Frederick.
You're welcome.
So I'll add that tag to you.
And I'm
then-
gonna grab the shield, so then I'll get that +2 ACs. That'll bring me up to 18.
Also duly noted.
Thank you.
As your little slot on the tracker fills up with info. Have I mentioned how much I adore this app?
No, yes, but this is really cool.
Okay, so while that's happening, Asteki is going to charge into this space to take on the Adept. Is that correct?
Yeah, that seems like the play, so I can get my attack in.
Okay. Give me your attack roll against her.
Okay.
My kung fu is better than your kung fu.
It's like, my kung fu.
I don't know if a 10 hits.
10 is not going to hit a
All right.
martial artist.
I whiff.
I compel you to a duel.
Whiff.
It's beautiful.
Actually, it's not even just a swing and a miss. I mean, you come at her, and you've got that thing at full speed, and you launch like 3 times. And she ducks under every single one, and then runs to the side, jumps up off the wall, and kicks the shield, pushing you back a step.
That's so mean.
Yeah. Well,
What a rude lady.
she's holding her own. It's what she does. And now
Does
that
she
she's
scream parkour every time she jumps off something?
and now that she's up, okay, she's going to launch some attacks against you.
It's only fair.
The duel
Well-
begins.
I asked for this.
Oh, yes, you did. Asteki's a... Okay, Asteki, I need you to give me a... yeah. We're going to do that. Give me a dex save. Oh, and you're in full armor, so it's a disadvantage, isn't it?
so.
Hold on, let me look. Stealth is at disadvantage.
Oh, stealth is just... Okay, yeah. Just give me your straight dex save then.
Okay, yeah, I don't see any other Ds.
Fair enough.
Lucky number 13.
13, is that good enough? That is good enough. You keep your
Nice.
feet. You don't go down.
That's some pretty dodgy moves in those in that heavy plate. Or what is it? What kind of armor do you have?
Heavy armor?
Chain, I think. I think it's
And
chain.
you have a DR 3 or 2.
It's 3. I
Three?
just took
Yeah,
it on
it's
my
3.
other character.
Okay.
What's a DR?
Damage reduction.
Damage resistance.
Oh yeah. The DR was 3.
So
That
you-
was my upgrade for becoming level 4.
Yep, you do take 7 points of damage.
Well, it's better than 10.
It's better than 10. And for a moment, as she pushes in on you, at one point you realize she is between you and your shield.
She just wants a hug.
Yeah. As she gets in there, she drops an elbow on yours and then spins out and kind of looks surprised that you're still holding your shield when she slips back out again. Giving you a
The
chance to...
woman becomes between a man and his shield.
Somebody gets
Yeah.
hit with a flail. That's who does it.
Okay, so the one that charged at Frederick is going to take his shot at him. Probably not going to be successful, but we'll try. That's a miss, and that's a miss. So you hold your own against him. The big guy that comes charging in is going to come straight at Dagon.
Bring it on.
And he is going to go recklessly at you.
Which means punch him.
Yes. Unfortunately, despite being reckless, neither attack is going to land.
Thank God for shields.
Spiky the shield saves you again.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, hey, Molly. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you hanging out tonight. Molly is in our Wednesday night games. And she and I have
Hi,
been kinda
Molly.
lurking on each other.
I had a lot of fun watching the game on,
Yeah, that
on
was,
Wednesday.
it was
Yeah,
really
same
fun
here.
to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you are not, I am going to do this. I haven't been good about shout outs tonight, but I'm going to shout her out. Her art is amazing. So, like, her doodles make the rest of us all kind of, well, you know. Yeah. Speaking of which, Egan, how are you going to make this guy feel like he's made some bad life choices?
Well, first, Rob, so what I'd like to do is I want to lash out with my longsword at the big guy that came rushing in.
Okay.
See if I can hit him.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to, there we go. Make him look a little more imposing.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I am going to expend one of my superiority dice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hit him with goading attack. So he's got to make a wisdom saving throw DC 13. If he fails, he gets disadvantage if he attacks anybody but me.
Seems to be a recurring theme of the night.
We're just like drawing everyone into Mortal Kombat. Where's Shao Kahn in all this?
And he takes an additional
Right.
5 damage as well.
Okay. So his total damage he has received is 10.
Correct.
Okay. That has been applied. He is now goaded. So he's now locked on to you as his target of choice. He's good to go with that. The other one who
Next-
came... Oh,
Next, I would like to smash my shield for my offhand attack
Okay.
into that guy in the alcove. And what I'd like to do is I want to do a pushing attack so that I can stab him with it and like smash him against the wall.
Good visual.
I like it. This is very Captain America.
It
I
is.
just used the hand axe attack because it would be the same for the shield, and I just haven't added it to my sheet yet.
Okay, that works. I believe that's going to... Yeah, that'll connect.
Ooh.
And then this is the bonus damage from the push.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's getting back up from that. He goes down hard. As
Does
he
he
goes,
explode all around my shield?
yeah, as you slam him back into the rocks and then spin around, you can there's still kind of this stuff. There's bits of him hanging off the shield as you spin back and kind of turn your back to what remains of him and face off with the large berserker.
I'm gonna look at everybody
Lovely.
else. I'm gonna say, "Who's next? Huh? Who's next? Step right up."
Very, very Mortal Kombat-esque
It's happening.
style to go
It's
out.
really happening.
Okay.
That frees up my mark to move to the guy that's on me.
the important things in this, right?
For
the
me.
The other one who came charging in is going to take his shot at Dagon. And is going to connect with his shield. He's not as cool nor as fancy. He's just going to do 5 damage as he pushes his way in and beats on you. I'm not sure we're quite at the finish him stage yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
His bar is still green. What are you talking about?
Dagon?
No, we're talking about the other guy
In
that
Mortal,
got
in Mortal
like
Kombat.
Ah,
the other
yes.
guy that got like beaten to a pulp.
Well, he's
You
finished.
know, yeah, he's finished.
He's finished. He is very finished.
Fatality.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
his
which,
head popped
Asteki,
right off.
what are your intentions?
Oh, I'm gonna take another swing at the adept. Nobody gets between a man and his shield.
This is personal now.
Yes.
This sounds personal.
All right, so let me hit the right button, and let's see if this one connects.
Ooh.
That is going to connect with her.
All right. Smash you the face. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh.
That's what you get. Take the full force of the flail.
Okay. You get that
fine.
thing up to speed. She ducks left, right, and then as she spins and prepares to like lash out with a leg at your kneecap, you wrap the flail around it instead and upend her. And she has to. She's forced into a cartwheel back into the rocks behind her. Didn't finish her off, but it definitely cleaned her clock a bit.
Feel good about it.
Yeah. He's dead. Frederick's up. Who is no longer in dodge mode.
Yes. Shield away. Other short sword out. Also no shield.
Okay.
And then I just swing. Swing.
At the dude right in front of you.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Not with that one.
Nope. Second one will hit.
Wow. Thanks, Dice.
Wow. So that's 6 damage.
Yay. Very well.
It's a 6 tickle damage.
All right. Well, you forced him to take a step back.
He's
He's nervous. He's been hit a couple of times. He has some minor wounds. Samara has
Wasn't
action.
worth dropping the shield. That's all I'm saying.
We get the
Yay.
wizard into the game.
We get to do stuff.
Stop being stunned.
Hey, man, you didn't have somebody come like jump on you from the ceiling. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna, I guess, go after the adept. And
No, you can't because that would
Oh,
break
it
it.
breaks
So
the-
if you want to go
oh,
at the
okay.
adept, you can go hard.
no,
Oh,
then
okay.
no. I'll let you take care of the adept.
All right.
Okay, then who am I going?
I was thinking like, I thought all this head shakes for a second. I'm like, yes, let's recommend the wizard not engage in spellcasting a foot and a half away from someone whose entire body is a weapon.
Right, yeah, no, seriously. The bad idea. At least move away.
I mean, you know. Okay, so
So
I guess
here's where this gets a little dicey too. You get a move action, which can be to disengage. If you want to get out of this space, you're going to have to either use a move and then a second move. So your action is just to run, or you can disengage, move a little bit, and not provoke an attack of opportunity. So you can probably get to here if that's what your intention is.
Or can you Misty Step? Or does that cost a spell?
Do you still have a misstep?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think she used it last time.
I don't know how that works. You only get like 1 per long rest or something?
Let's look. Once per it's arcane recovery, misty step.
it says it's a bonus action.
Once per short rest.
Once per short
Oh,
rest.
for short rest.
Okay.
I don't. I don't know if I've used it at
You
all.
haven't used it yet today, so I think you get your one shot of it. That would make sense too.
Yeah, I think in this situation that might make the most sense. So I will misty step to some opposite corner
Whoop.
of the room, however far away I can
That's a
get.
good move.
Yeah, you're totally safe over there. Nobody's gonna fall down from the ceiling again.
Hey.
Our TM is too original for that.
You just see the shadow under her getting bigger, and she gets dragged to the front of the
Yeah, I want to Misty step to that little underneath that anvil over there. That's a safe place.
Okay, and the slight pause. I was teaching Haley the other day that when you look at your social distancing marks at the store for the checkout, you never stand on the X. You always stand a foot to the left or to the right, because the only way, if you stand on an X, that's where the anvil will fall.
Yes, if you watch the cartoons from our childhood, then you would know this.
Sad part is Kaylee and the little girl behind us, who was about Kaylee's age, both looked up at their parents with this confused look while the parents were laughing. Kids these days.
Nope. You got to teach them the ways.
You got to. Okay,
Good old-fashioned violent cartoons.
The good old days. Okay, so you've Misty stepped away. Now what?
Let's see.
Well played too. The DM totally forgot about that one.
I forgot about it, to be honest. It's like one of my abilities.
I've got the mage corner. It's going to take a couple rounds to get loose.
I would like her to cast some spell this match. You know?
Shield is a thing, and Misty Step is a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, those are things.
I guess I can target the who's the big guy?
Yeah, the muscle man
Yeah.
with the giant axe.
Muscle man.
Big muscles, dude.
His name is Randy Savage, guys. Get it right.
That's his cousin. Everyone keeps getting them confused. It's really, really unfair. They don't look that much
Sorry.
alike.
I'm sorry, Mandy Savage. We respect you.
Mandy Savage. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna what are we gonna do? I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm trying to come up with something that's opposite of a Slim Jim. Instead, like stab it to the Slim Jim.
A Long John?
It's-
Bite into a Long John.
yeah, like bite into a hot dog.
So what do we end up picking first?
We'll just stick to regular firebolt for now, I guess.
Okay. At the big dude. All right. 14 will hit.
I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna hit.
14 will hit.
Yeah, nice amount of
There we
damage.
go.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
I wasn't sure what it said because it was hidden from my view.
Okay. All right, so that's Samara's the adept gets her action now as we loop around the initiative order. She must continue to fight. Okay, from my point of clarity, what are her other options in this case?
Oh, I think she can try to run away or attack somebody else, but then it's okay. Well, if you try to run away, if I remember correctly, if you try to run away, it's a wisdom save, and if you attack somebody else, it's at disadvantage.
Yep. Wisdom save to escape or disadvantage. Okay, cool beans. That's why I thought I remembered that.
I'm tired of people running away.
That's legit.
You're staying.
That is absolutely legit. I'm down with that. So she's just gonna come at you. Cause she can. Oh.
You said you started that about a week ago.
Okay.
When did you increase it to 4? At more than 3 to 1?
He's gotta clear the glasses.
I would love to see you throw down a con save for me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's always good. Throwing saving dice is perfectly normal.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine.
I'm being summoned for the night ritual. I will be right back.
Okay.
Probably
Oh,
want to re-roll
Jesus.
that.
Wow. Come on.
Probably anybody.
I'm down with that.
Yes, reroll it. Monks can do nasty things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We'll count that in there while you're hitting your reroll. Welcome, Mr. Killian, and everyone else. It's glad to have you hanging out tonight. Thank you for bringing the friends. That is a good thing to have you in here. We are in the middle of combat. We're actually at a mini break because we just had one of our players has to go tuck his little one in. So it works out really well that you got here when you did. We're going to finish resolving this damage. Or we're not. I'm going to wait till he gets back to his seat. So welcome aboard. We are playing D&D tonight. This is a homebrew Ravenloft inspired campaign, which takes place in the domains of dread, as it were. Yeah, you timed it perfectly. I was about to describe this amazing fight to bring everybody up to speed while everyone's obviously taking a break. I didn't really declare a full break. I feel a little hurt here.
Now everybody's just like, oh, we're just going to go.
The teacher in me is like, I'm sorry, I told one of you could go to the bathroom. Why is everyone getting up?
Why is everybody getting up to the other? Raise your hand.
But I mean, there's only one hall pass here, okay? But anyway, they're in the process of exploring an abandoned castle in a lawless town that has a serial killer, somewhat Jack the Ripper-esque, that has been leaving exsanguinated bodies in the sewers. And they have decided perhaps this is tied to the abandoned castle in part of the town that everyone knows isn't really haunted. They just tell the kids it's haunted to keep the kids from playing in it. And it turns out there's a gang that has been using it as headquarters. So that kind of covers everything. But thank you for coming over. While we're chilling that way, Mr. Killian, what were you guys up to tonight? What were you doing before you came over here? There we go. Oh. And thank you for bringing your peeps. Sundays are great games for great nights for D&D with this group, and this is a very fun group to play with.
See, and we all came back right on time.
Right on time. Okay, so I still haven't rolled her damage yet. The good news is you did succeed. That reroll saved you, so that worked out well for you. The bad news, it might not make any difference anyways.
Oh no.
That's 11. DC 3 puts it at 8. You are going to go down.
Oh no.
Unfortunately. So the good news is you're not stunned.
I lost the duel, guys.
Yeah, first duel.
First duel was unsuccessful.
Last RPG last night. Sorry, no, cool. What one did you beat last night? I'm curious. I don't have a good RPG. So to update Asteki on your fate, you've taunted this martial artist into well timed, sir. Into dueling with you, and after as she cartwheeled back into the rocks, she charged in at you a second time. And just as much as you tried to keep the shield between you and fists and feet and fists and feet, it just wasn't happening. Until finally she hooked her foot to to the side, knocked your shield out of the way, and then dropped her ankle right into your neck. And the last thing you thought was, I can still feel my fingers. And then everything gets really dark as you hit the ground. Ooh, Star Ocean. That's one on my radar. The bad news is, too, the compelled duel is now over. It was a good effort.
I feel good about it.
Yeah. I fully support it. The one fighting Frederick is going to continue to press his advantage. And he's going to miss. And the Charger is going to continue to take on... is still going to continue to come after Dagon, and he is still going to continue to fight recklessly. Because why not?
Oh, he's next.
I don't know. He manages to get through your defenses. As he comes in, he just lets out a howl as his great axe swings left and right and connects for 12.
Ouch.
Guys, I really think we should have taken that short rest.
Dagon, it's your action.
We're going to try to meet that back with a full-on assault on this guy.
Fair
And
enough.
If
You
I'm
have
understanding,
advantage.
I have advantage, right? Because of his
Oh, yeah.
reckless?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I put the tag in there so we don't forget. I really don't want to forget that. And by the way, if everyone's watching, if you came in with the raid and you want to help the party out, there's a Book of Fate. It has 200 bits left in it. That every 100 lets them re-roll or gain a straight +2. You can always contribute. Every point of cheer counts towards those re-rolls. And channel points will do it too. So how'd we do? Yeah, 16 is really going to hit.
Yeah, so I believe that's 2 hits, and I will spend another superiority die.
Is this doing anything fancy and specials?
So yeah, Interceptor protects against tapeworms, hookworms, whipworms, in addition to those shouldn't be an issue.
No, I'll just do the goading attack again.
Okay.
I'm basically just doing it for the extra damage. I want to take this guy down quick so he doesn't keep chopping me in half.
Legit. So total damage dealt this turn? Am I just adding those all up?
Yeah, so you should see the damage from
So
the hand axe,
11,
the longsword,
20,
and then the
22.
2 extra.
That's a lot in one turn.
This is what I was bred for.
The guy with him is going to take his swings at you and does nothing. Asteki, roll me a d20, be so kind, so.
All right. Here we go.
I forget, do we want high or low on these?
We want high.
We want high.
I don't know what you want.
I want high. I want you guys to not die. Okay. 1+. You're not bleeding to death yet. You're bleeding, but not dying yet. Frederick, you're up. What's our ranger doing?
I want to pick Azteki back up, but I don't know if that's a good idea for me right now in my situation. We've got 2 guys on me. Can I use my move to take out my shield?
Okay.
And then use my cure wounds, or like what kind of danger am I in using cure wounds on him? He's under me.
What's the components for cure wounds? There's an easy one to ask.
That's a fair question. I actually don't know. I think it's touch.
Verbal and semantic. So you're gonna have to make some motions. I think you're good to go. We've got the shield between you.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, you're good. Go ahead and hit it.
All right. I heal you.
Azteki is back in it.
Thank you. I feel much better.
Do you though?
Do you?
we're in some real trouble over here.
All right, Samara, what's up? What's our wizard doing?
What am I doing? I'm gonna try to help Frederick out with the dude that I guess is on him.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 guys on him.
If you put Bob right on top of us, we could stay inside it. They might have to leave us alone.
Like right where you guys are?
Just right
you
on
and
top
Asteki?
of us. Yeah.
You could do that.
I don't know what kind of breathing room it gets us, but at least some.
Yeah, I can do that. I can bring Bob out.
Either that or just blow away the adept if you can with the bolts. The adept and the charger are our 2 biggest problems right now.
Although the charger is bloodied.
Bloodied. Oh, let's see. We'll try. We'll try and see if Bob can give us a little bit of faith.
Well, so how did we rule Bob works now?
He's following rules as written now.
Yeah.
So he is a brain fart. Hold on. Find my thought process. Got it back. He's an area control. So if you put Bob down, you're forcing people out of that area on their turns. Or you're pushing people into it. So like she could drop Bob as a point of thought right here. And you can all push everyone into that. And then moving.
Yeah, but see, the like disengaging, getting over there is going to be a lot of work.
True.
I mean, it's up to you. If you could, I don't know, how much damage does your Zappy Zap do? The burning thing?
Which one?
But when you get 3 shots?
Oh, the
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray. Oh my gosh, couldn't think of that.
It's not just needed that, I guess.
I think it's 2d6 per ray.
Yeah.
But you have to hit.
It's 2d6. Yeah.
You could also, you have burning hands.
I do have burning hands, but I have to be within how many feet?
Yeah, you would have to run up here, but you could hit all 3 of those guys in a cone if you run up next to Mr. Berserker.
You'd have to run up next to Mr. Berserker, though.
That's the trade-off.
Yeah, that would be scary. If he survives, like I would probably die.
Although he is,
He
I've got goading on him, so
yeah,
he has
Dagon's
disadvantage
goading
on
him.
you.
Oh, he does.
He doesn't
Okay.
get disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you guys think? For burning hands or Bob? It's better.
Honestly, Burning Hand sounds really good after knowing that he is at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you'd hit 3 targets.
All right. Well, then.
And how many damage is that? It's like 2d6 or something like that?
Burning
It's
hands is
3d6.
4d6.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, 46 because he's at disadvantage.
Yeah, 4d6 damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's just the damage of like the
3d6, but if you do it at a higher level, it's 4d6.
Oh, I'm looking at the second
Yeah,
level
it says
version.
3d6
Yeah, I was like,
on
mine
her
says
on her
3d6.
character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, why
sorry.
am I even saying anything? We should have just taken the 4d6.
No, because I would have said
That's cheating.
you have to burn. It would be a second level spell slot to do that, but
Officer, I understand the red light, but I'm drunk too. You can't expect me to stop at a red light when I'm drunk like this.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Because I have 2 slots in the first level spells they can use. So let's do the burning hands.
at what
situation. What?
At what level are you casting it?
Oh.
First or second?
Oh shit! I didn't realize. Sorry. Excuse me. Use the language. I
You
didn't
literally
realize I could
just smashed
cast
someone
it.
into a wall so hard that
Oh,
the red cage exploded.
I guess
Right?
cast it at level 2.
Just do level 1. You said you wanted to use up your level 1 spell,
Okay,
right?
use those 1. That's fine.
Oh, well, I didn't realize I could do
Oh,
it
you
at
didn't know
level
you
2.
could. Okay.
Although honestly, math-wise, it's 4d6 versus 3 targets. If you use a second level spell, it would be 6d6 that you spread out between 3 targets. So 2d. Math-wise, you get an extra 2d6 if you cast it at second level instead of casting a second level spell. But they also get a dex save. It kind of
If they
washes
fail, they
out.
still take half, yeah? For Burning Hands, if they fail, they still take half, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, they still take
Yeah.
half.
they still take half. Extra die damage or just pop it out there?
I think the real question is, do you want to cast other second level spells? Because that'll burn your second level spells, right?
Right. Yeah, that would burn. Well, yeah, that would burn my last slot for second level spell.
First level sounds good.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay, so throw down the dice. Let's see how much you do with it. And
Oh, nice.
That's a little above average.
We'll take it.
Hey, I'll take it as long as it's not once.
Mm-hmm.
If it's once, you get 2 at least.
All right. So
True.
12
Oh, it's cute. Oh, it's cute.
and 6
I don't think that he
and
I think that if he were
12.
if he were having
Damage has been done. As the area is coated in a burst of flames from her hands that just fans out and cooks everything in this region. This... Oh, there's no tapestries to burn. What's left of the tapestry is toasted.
what medications is he on?
In an impressive display of pyrotechnics. The Adept is gonna... What's she gonna do this turn? She needs something interesting to do. Has the advantage. I think she's just gonna hold her ground for a bit. No, she's not. Sounds like a very pretty fire indeed. So the Adept is going to... as Asteki picks himself up again, the Adept shifts her stance, and then just resumes the pummeling.
Oh no.
That was the main reason. I'm like, she might just go back down again. But then I was like, maybe she'll hit me because I casted a spell.
Good old ground and pound.
Yeah. Asteki, can you hit me with another con save, please?
Lucky number 13.
That is good enough. And even though she lands some hits, it's not enough to get through your armor by much more. She gets 1 hit point of damage through.
I ain't hear no bell.
Shakes you up a little bit.
Hear no
buddy, there was a bell. I'm telling you right now, I heard the bell.
But you two continue to dance back and forth. And the biggest thing that sticks out in your mind as you're watching her go is that she still hasn't touched a weapon.
Yes, it does interact.
As she bobs and weaves around your flail. At one point, even catching it around her wrist and then just punching you in the face, forcing you to take a step back again. And then she shifts her hands around again and just gets this grin.
The anti-diarrhea stuff, yeah, it has kale in it.
It's almost like she's having fun. That then takes us into the one that's on Frederick is going to try to get a hit in. Well, he can.
Can I intercede on that?
You can.
All right.
I also have my shield up too.
Okay, we double shield. Felix.
Yeah, the 2 shields.
Go.
That's fair, and that puts Frederick's AC. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be fine. Second attack is at disadvantage because of the that's what the intercede is, right? It's disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, the intercession saves him.
Chicken broth, or is it what flavor?
I save you, you save me. I really like this relationship.
The charger
Okay.
continues his reckless attack on Dagon
Shield buddies.
and
Shield
does
buddies.
not get through. And now it's Dagon's action.
Shield Team 6.
All right. I will continue to press the attack on this big guy.
All right. He's goaded. He's been reckless. That's actually, you're gonna have to roll again for that. That will hit.
Boom.
Wow. I think he's gonna go down.
A little.
He's not gonna go down from that.
All right.
Hit him again.
Yeah, I'll hit him again.
Yeah, you have another attack, don't you?
I do. I was just thinking if I should use my last superiority dice, but I think I'm going to
Nah.
save it.
You could and then take out the other guy. I mean, that's up to you.
Well, it is quite possible. Everyone's pretty beat up right now.
I'm not as concerned about
All right, let's do it.
By everybody, I mean you guys.
Especially us, yeah. Especially us.
spinach and the tomato and the pumpkin that you're looking at. And
There's 3 more damage. And I'll also do the pushing attack. And I want to try to throw him off me up against the wall.
Okay.
It's DC. Yeah, if he's still alive, it's a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Okay. So DC 13. Strength. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. But the 11 damage, he's actually still in the fight. You have a second attack, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking, who do I want to slam this shield spike into?
Finish him. He's the dangerous one.
All right, we'll finish him off. I tap a bunch of buttons on my controller and hit a bunch of directional arrows and then I finish him.
Up, down, left, right, left, right, left, right.
I would probably hold off on that because
I laughed way too hard when that was the combo to the vault in Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, same.
I left way too, and of course the kids are like, "What?" And he drops as you like spin around and again finish him off with that spike.
Really
Right,
liking that spike.
right in the top of the solar plexus. That spike drives into him, and he hits the ground hard. This dude that's next to him is going to continue, however, to see if he can get something to go his way. And does connect on his second of 2 attacks.
He's been the one who's been hitting you, though, is the crazy thing.
I know.
Yep. Yeah, because that big guy only hit me once.
But that once was more damage than this guy has done at all.
Yeah, that one hit hurt.
That's one. Yeah, he's going to hit for another 6. Asteki, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm swinging on the adept, and if I connect, I'm gonna divine smite her right in the face.
Yes.
Enough of this.
Oh, geez.
She's got her hands up. And
No more Mr. Nice Paladin.
You're like, please heal yourself, and you're like, yeah.
I'm too angry to heal myself right now.
Too angry to heal.
That's legit. That's legit. I can respect that.
Blind rage, and I miss.
You missed.
You should have healed first.
You missed. Are you blind raging
Just
enough
reroll.
that you want to go to the bank, or are you gonna?
Do it. Do it.
Oh yeah, we'll bank it.
Do you want to see if you want to hold off for a bit? You got there's
do
2.
it.
No, we're doing it.
All right.
While we got points, we're re-rolling.
All right.
Exactly.
She deserves a smiting.
All right.
Oh, even
No.
worse. Beautiful. Absolutely. beautiful.
She really doesn't want to be smoten.
Yep.
That's
Smoted.
fair. That's fair.
No.
He's too agile to be smoted or smited, whatever, however you say that.
Smitten?
Smitten.
Smitten?
Wait.
Moat?
Oh. We haven't moved on yet. We haven't moved on it.
Oh.
Reroll that.
Reroll that.
Oh.
Molly's,
I got
Molly's
another
got your
reroll.
back. Yep.
Oh, thank you.
She threw in the immediate reroll.
All right. I'm channeling it. I'm warming up the fingers. Gonna hit the button. Boom.
This is for Molly.
Yes.
Oh.
It connects.
That did it.
Crush
That
her.
did it.
Crush her. ribcage.
Thank you. We did it together. It was a team effort. So now I gotta throw down how many dice?
A lot.
Well, it's your regular D6, right? Or your D8, and then you get what? 3 more D8?
It's I think it's 2d8 extra if it's not an undead. It would be 3d8 if it's undead.
She is not
Okay.
undead.
Yet.
All right, one more. Sorry.
For which
That's
you
not
should
it.
consider yourselves lucky.
Yeah, I had to fight your undead monk before. That was not fun.
There you go.
It's a scary thought though, to think that someone could be this agile while dead. So that's 8, 12, 19 damage.
I'll take it.
That is a
Oh,
smite.
no. She's taking it. You're not taking it.
I'm giving it.
That's,
I ain't hear no bell.
Wow.
That may be okay. Yeah, that may be okay to use.
I will tell you later what that did.
I think that one might
But that's pretty impressive.
already eating some
19 damage. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. So you bring it down on her. And so you come in with one swing. She does another one of those grabbing the chain of the flail, pulls you in, and as she gets ready to punch you, you headbutt her. She falls back from it, and that's when you bring the flail down hard on her and bring all of that divine suffering with it. And you can hear and feel bones break in her shoulder when you connect. Like, there's no mistaking that sound over the clap of thunder from the divine magics. And as she steps back, her left arm is hanging limp. He's dead.
This pleases me.
Frederick, what you doing?
She's still standing, but she's not happy. I'm going to go back on the offense because Becky no longer dead.
Thank you for that.
I'll just shield away, sword back out. All right, please die, person who's
And here's the good news,
insignificant
Molly.
to everyone else but me.
Asteki has a crap ton of channel points. So he's going to get your back Wednesday.
hard when it's just diarrhea and they're
Oh, you could tell that?
It's sideways. It's
Yeah, I have a crap ton, too.
sideways.
It landed on a 9.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can see your channel points. I just know you don't spend a lot and you lurk a lot. So
Yeah, I have tons. Like I can
All right, does
just
the
make it
13
rain.
yeah.
do good? 13 is good.
13 is against the gang guy. Yeah.
Please die.
Well, actually, too late now. I already told you it was good.
Got 16.
16, he is going to drop.
I
He
will
drops.
move my mark to the monk and also join in the fray there.
Okay. Samara has an action.
Oh, I have one more attack.
Oh, wait, Frederick has another attack.
She's already hurt. For 19. I put my mark on her. She was already wounded, so I got my D8. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step in at the very end here and hit her really hard, but
Wow.
stop dying!
I appreciate it. I'll take it. I lost my duel. I came back angry. Had to spend every one of the points in the bank just to save face.
And that takes her out.
Good.
I have apologizing look on my face. Not to the person I just destroyed, but just I'm so sorry, man.
I totally had her too. I totally did.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Nebula, it's Samara's action.
All right. Who's alive?
There's one guy left dueling with
Okay.
Dagon. He's the guy that keeps actually connecting.
Okay. All right. Let's take out this dude or try to shoot. I don't know.
Alright.
You think we'll just stick with the firebolts?
Nice, stable, simple.
If it hits,
Yep, that'll hit. Give us some
Okay.
damage.
I've been asked to attack Leyland. I'll be right back.
Okay. And that will finish them off. Whew.
loot.
That was some high stress. That was awesome. Thank you everyone for helping out and supporting with that. That was crazy.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that
I'm
was-
going to go
that was
refresh
rough.
my water while Jeremy does his tuck in. Do we want to meet back here in 4?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, good.
All right, let's get some water. We'll be back here in 4 minutes. Okay, we're going to give the rest of the party a minute or two to get back to their seats before we get rolling again. Man, that was intense.
Was it that? Well, it was several days ago. They've had other things to eat in the meantime. It could be that. It could be a
Anything?
Yeah.
And to add into Molly's observation, this is an incredibly blasty party.
Like a lot of explosive cannons, like loose cannons.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh wow! I forgot how much bite there is in the first sip of the whiskey on the rocks. I'm working my way through a bottle of Bushmills I picked up for St. Patrick's Day. Ireland's oldest licensed distillery.
Nice.
I love how they reference licensed.
Well, there's no doubt they're not the oldest distillery.
No. Yeah. We were you character building? Oh yeah, Molly was playing if I remember right, you were playing Baldur's Gate 3 and you were picking spell slots. We got to talk about Flaming Sphere.
Oh yes, good old Bob. Yes. I love Bob. He's fun.
Honestly, I was mainly worried that the DC wouldn't be high enough to keep the monk out. Like probably the other people, but the monk would be like, I dodge.
Oh
I
yeah,
dodge again.
probably. I agree.
I can just stand in this ball of fire. Let me just punch the fire away.
I'm a little bummed she didn't get a chance. I mean, DM comment. I'm bummed that she didn't get a chance to get out of the combat after that. After that blow from Asteki, because that was half her current hit points in one shot. Almost half of her total in one shot. And I'm like, okay, this will be a fun thing to come back later with.
I was like, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah,
I'm going to cut off the hanging arm and just... That's it.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense, though, too, thematically. I mean, Asteki leans in on it. He kicks in the Divine Smite. You know, he breaks her arm in one shot. She falls back. She makes an effort to fight, you know, as best she can with what's left. And then it's because she's been wounded, she's easily dispatched by the Dwarven Ranger. It works.
With a tiny little sword.
Yeah, don't sell yourself short. You had some pretty good attack rolls.
It was like a boop. It was a boop kill.
It was boop. A boop kill. It was not a boop kill. No.
It's not a boop.
That was not a boop. That was not a poke for a couple hit points. That was even I kind of stopped and went, oh wow, that's a lot of damage in one shot.
It's kind of like up through the stomach into the rib cage kind of stab.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little twisty action.
An internal boop.
Well, I'm looking like the whole time, not even like breaking eye contact with that thing. Like, I'm so sorry. I have to do it. I'm sorry.
Booped right in the spleen.
I didn't mean it.
There's no such thing as kill stealing when you're in the same party. You all get the experience.
It's true, but it felt bad. Like, they had this like duel going, and no one interfered with it. Then all of a sudden, they just swing it, and I'm like, die now.
Okay, no, because he had this duel going, and then he lost it.
That's true. I did already
went
cheat
down.
to feel it.
But I got back up.
through outside intervention. I mean, that's already probably breaking the rules of a duel.
Kinda. Which reminds me, I should put that back up here because I forgot it a couple of times, but it never became a factor. But I just want to make sure I have that on here at all times so I don't forget. I'll put that up on the initiative tracker. Okay. So you take a moment to gather your wits about you. The exit to this hallway, as you poke around a bit, there's a clear pathway that other group charged in from. So you can see that. There's tapestries covering a couple more of the accesses into storage rooms.
Let's take a look.
So continue exploring.
Let's loot these bodies. Do they have any money on them? Because Dagan wants their money. I ran out of money and I need more for Sophie's girls.
It's true. It's true. That's actually why we looted them last time. We're like, we gotta be able to buy Dagan another night like that.
Might as well see if they have anything useful on them as well.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, we should probably see if they have anything useful on them as well.
Okay. You sure. You start to loot the bodies. Rifling pockets and stuff. They're armed with similar weapons. Go ahead.
You want to cast any healing spells before we loot?
All I have left is some Lay of Hands. I have actually all of Lay of Hands, so I could spread that around.
I can hit myself. I'm going to pop my second wind and do my D10 plus whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys could just leave one Lay on Hands point for that like clutch resurrection we like, and then spread it all out.
Okay.
Basically, you and Dagan. We're fine.
Oh, okay. So, well, what I was thinking was I can put myself at half, and then I can, you know, like do that heal the group thing. I still have that emergency button. So that's for people that are at half health, right?
That's only for below half, right?
What I usually do is
So I just healed 7. So 3 plus 4.
Okay. Okay, got you there. You're at 17.
All right. So 17 is 34. So I can give you, and maybe we'll just go ahead and split it. Yeah. Okay. I won't worry about that. So we'll take some hits. So in that case, what I'll do is, so I got 19 points. I can give myself, what, you say 15, and then 4 for Dagan? That puts me at 20 and him at 21.
Sounds solid.
That's math.
That's math. You guys actually don't look too bad as long as nobody sneezes too hard on Samara.
Yeah, but that's even with her at full health.
I mean, come on. That's kind of
the wizard.
She still has her healing potion if she wants it.
True.
Yeah, why don't you chug your healing potion then? Let's keep rolling.
Do I want to use that now? Should I use it now?
It's yours. Do with what you will.
I hope he feels better soon.
I'll use it. Just I don't know. If somebody drops on me from the ceiling again.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to be watching the ceilings now.
Yeah.
All right. So what do I roll again?
2d4 plus 2.
So 6 more.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Now we're a healthy party. No spells left for me. I don't know if we have any emergency dice.
That's it. I have 1. That's it. So
our mage still has 2 spells left.
Pretty good. And I mean, as a warrior, basically, if I'm full hit points, I do the same shit. So.
Oh, wait a sec. How many? Well, wait a minute. How many spells does Samara have left?
According to her printout, I see 2.
I have 1 first level and 1 second level.
Ah, okay, yeah. All right. Oh, that's right, because I forgot shield was a spell.
Yep.
That's right. Okay, perfect. All right, so you start to clean up everything. You come across around 50 silver in change. They're not a group that carries a lot of cash, but hey, money is money. Silver will buy you dinner. The big guy has like a battle axe. If any of you is looking to upgrade to a less elegant weapon of a less civilized age.
Not this guy.
Yeah, I'm good without it.
The adept who dropped in has no weapons as such. We see you, Sonic. She does have a charm necklace that she's wearing that has a half of a star. And you can see where it was at one point in a full, like, star-shaped medallion that has been clipped in half and threaded onto a piece of leather string. It's probably worth a couple of gold, maybe. And that's about it. Unless there's something else you're hoping to find, which I'd love to know if there is.
I'm good. I'm just looking for money.
Gotta pay the bar bills.
Gold for Sophie's.
Yeah.
So
when
anybody
you're
gonna
a
pick up
raging
the
alcoholic, the tab
choker?
continues to rise.
Yeah.
Let's look what's behind the tapestries.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you said there was like storerooms or something.
They were at one point. As you explore, the two to the north are also just hanging over cave-ins. There are lamps that light the way down into the darkness deeper, the hallway where the guys came charging out of. And the last one on the south side here actually covers an additional hallway into a storeroom that is still usable. And then is caved in over through that area.
Were they
anything
using
being
it as a
stored in
store?
here?
All right, one more time.
Is there anything being stored in it? Like, is there anything in the room?
Yes. As you bring your torch, it is not lit. But if you bring a lamp, light a lamp or light up a torch to come in there with the light, you can see there are several crates of wine bottles. And there's also several barrels of some black sticky substance.
You're talking full wine bottles?
There's 4 crates of bottles. Each bottle crate is 12 bottles. Most of them are empty. There are 3 that are full.
If no one objects, I am totally taking those.
Don't take them. I don't see why not.
Okay. Give me a quick perception check as you rifle through the bottles. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, you rifle through the bottles. You're like, oh, these 3 have our cork. The cork is not well seated. It looks like it was put in recently by hand. So it's not an ancient vintage or anything.
Hey, that's all right. I don't complain.
They might be more like grape juice than wine, but they're in the right shape bottle. I mean, it's a good red.
I'm gonna pop one open, take a big swig out of it, and then offer to pass it around. Like, hey, anybody you guys wanna hit this?
I need a con save.
I mean, you could take it with you, let it age, and then it would turn into, something.
Okay. I have good news and bad news. The good news is you do not throw up your lunch all over the floor in front of you. The bad news is because you just took a very large mouthful of blood.
Oh.
So they were behind the taking of the blood from the bodies, then.
Maybe.
Totally coincidence. Like would people, when they find our blood in our place, are they gonna think that we're taking blood from people?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course they would.
Yeah, I'm
Wait
just
a minute,
gonna
wait.
throw
so.
the bottle and smash it against the wall and be like, "What the hell?"
Wait, what did that? Fangs, drained bodies.
Why it's
Are they
important?
labeled? Are the
Why it's
bottles
important
labeled?
hey, you can always smell things. It's important to smell things sometimes before you just blindly take sips of things you don't know what they are.
Yeah, well, I used to follow that rule, but if someone puts a bottle in front of you, you just, wine bottle, you just kind of go for it,
So what's the black sticky substance in the barrels?
I don't know, but I'm done in this room.
Yeah, you just drink from one bottle of blood, and then you're like, don't need to try anything else
Yeah,
in the
nope,
room.
I'm
But we
done.
got these great cinnamon things. No,
Curiosity
don't
has
need
been
any
sated.
cinnamon things.
I think I'd even pass over a sticky bun from this room at this point. Who knows?
You're right.
Oh,
Yeah, you
shit.
don't know what's in that sticky bun.
If you want, as you look at what's in the barrel, it's a combination of powders and blood type ocean spray. Clever.
Gross.
I like
Gross,
it. Clever.
but funny.
Yeah. Give me let's see. There's got to be a good skill that applies to this.
Investigation?
Investigation was a good catch-all. There's not a better one for your skill set. What's your background again?
What's my background?
Yeah.
Like City Ranger?
Thug life, that's his background.
Also thug life. Yeah, it's true. Career criminal, trying to turn over a new leaf.
Got it. Fair enough.
Which
Urban bounty hunter. Okay, yeah, no, that's not gonna come into play. So yeah, it's just straight investigation check.
And then I get double my proficiency, or no, double my. No, it is proficiency, so it's 14.
14. Okay, that's enough. It's a type of pine tar, often used on ships for waterproofing.
They got tar in jars.
Like, there's probably enough here you could seal up a ship pretty well with the stock that's down here.
Interesting. And the harbor master was the one who told us, "Oh no, nothing's going on at the castle."
I mean, do you think he's just like using the castle as a tar storeroom? That's like so random.
I think maybe he's just getting little perks, little under the table side deals with all these different gangs.
Well,
I mean, I would do that if I was him.
It's possible. Get a little extra money under the table.
Or maybe they are making a play against him and they're like stealing stuff that he would need.
Or they're just making a boat.
Yeah, well, it's shaped like a coffin.
It's a port city. Oh my gosh. The SS Dracula. We're getting ready for the wacky races that they do in this town. Each gang gets their own boat and then they race around the city in their wacky gang antics.
The city's version of like the duct tape boat challenge.
Exactly.
That's how you instill peace. You convince them to engage in strange competitions.
Right, exactly. It would totally work too. Right, how about instead of killing each other, you race around the town in boats of your own design? Right, that sounds pretty cool. And you guys can steal the stuff to make the boats from each other. Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
But no killing.
And blood chugging challenges.
Oh, that's just this gang's MO. That has nothing to do with the wacky races.
Apparently it's my MO now too, so.
Like, I mean, if you think about what's weirder, eating like 40 hot dogs in 5 minutes or chugging a little bit of blood?
Blood.
Yeah.
I mean, both are pretty strange, but
Like, if you were given the option, I don't know. I don't think I would take the blood.
you really don't like hot
Not many
dogs, huh?
wieners in my mouth.
You only have to have one at a time.
I might choose the blood if like I knew it was clean and tested, but like right now, Dagon's like, how many bloodborne pathogens did I just ingest?
He
If you
doesn't even
survive,
know
you
what
could
a
be
blood
superhuman.
is. Just the rest of the gang members come up from the other corridor and are like, "You are now one of us. Welcome to the Fangs."
Yeah, I turn around and smile, and I have fangs all of a sudden. Hey guys!
This wine tastes funny.
Oh man.
I mean, like, okay, so interesting that there's tar in here, but I don't know. But I don't know what good that does us.
Yeah, I'm not connecting any dots other than it points to the harborish activities, but the whole thing's a harbor town.
I'm gonna stick with my wacky racist theory.
I'll keep those 2 blood bottles just for evidence. Maybe if I get a little thirsty later, we might go over round 2.
Yeah, got a little taste for it actually.
Yeah. Well, what'll happen is the next time we're at the bar, Dagon will get super drunk again, and he'll be like in his room, being like, "Oh, I'm out of booze." Like, "Oh wait, what's this? Ha! Whoa, shit, not again."
Vomits everywhere. Why did you keep those in the first place? I don't know.
Why are you still drinking it? I don't know.
It's not so bad actually. Once you get over like the inkiness of it, it's pretty good. No.
Just no. Right.
All right, let's go check out the other hallway, I guess.
Yeah, let's.
Now that we've
What else?
thrown their blood all over the walls that they were going to eat, we're ruining perfectly good food here.
Maybe we'll find the bodies that the blood belonged to. I don't know. Who knows?
Unless they were the bodies. The ones we found. Let's see.
True.
Okay. Of course, I had this clever idea, then my computer crashed.
Oh no.
So now I'm committed to finishing it.
The computer failed its saving throw.
There.
Is that a con save for the computer?
It's a disk save.
Disk save.
I think I'm asking my computer to do too much at once. I might have to start delegating more to mods. Okay.
Make a RAM save.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyway, so you continue to explore into the other parts of the basement space here. When you go down the hallway, about 15, 20, 30 feet down, it opens up into a small alcove where there are a couple of there's like a space to sit, and what looks like what may have once been the entrance to the dungeon. A large wooden door that sits barred. It is coated with a thick layer of ship's tar.
What? Why? Okay. This was gonna be their boat, guys.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
They're
Why would they use that for that? I don't know. It's weird.
I don't see any reason not to open up what has been sealed shut for protection reasons.
Is it tarred shut? Or just
Yeah.
they put tar on the door? Okay.
There's I mean, it's the tar is all over the door. When you approach it, if you inspect the cracks, there's tar that's been like painted into the cracks around the door.
So it's like sealed.
It's like sealed.
Yeah, we're breaking the seal.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, given what's happened.
Is there anything else to do?
Yeah, what else is in the room? Take a short rest. That's what we can do. But let's make sure there's nobody that's going to jump on us this time.
Yes, we need to play cards before we break the evil seal in the dungeon we fought to.
And then play Uno. I mean, that's like, it's like, look, I think Flower, because you beat me last time, draw fours are not supposed to be stacked like that. It's not fair. Okay? Uno said specifically. You do this to me. Not again.
I'm down.
Well, let's make sure there's nowhere else to go
Who
first.
brought the folding table and chairs?
They have a table.
Well, there
we could
is
just
there,
set-
by the
Sorry,
door.
what
There
did-
is a place to. There are a couple of
Okay.
places to sit. There's a small table with like a plate and some stale bread on it. It's like a guard station.
Was there any other way for them to go, or just the steel door and that's it?
That's it. This is kind of like they've cleaned out enough, some experience at having been through dungeons and ruins before. You can pick out where things have been excavated and where things have been, built up. And this is clearly a space that this pathway down to this door has been cleared and maintained.
I'll get close to the door and just listen. Like, see if I hear anything stirring from behind it.
Oh, give me a perception test. Can't hurt. One
It
vo-
just came through for me. Sorry.
Yeah. You don't hear anything.
Can I use sense dead or something to see if there's any evil or undead behind the door?
The vote didn't come through for me. I'm really sad I didn't get to actually vote.
Well, it's like, for whatever reason, too, the Stream Manager website, I think I've got enough tabs open. My computer is like, no, you're not doing anything on this.
Oh no! I can't believe I missed that. That would have been awesome.
Insane. I'm like, oh man.
I know.
Oh.
I'm mad. Well, that's what I was trying to do while you guys were debating. I'm like, I'm gonna put this poll up and see what happens. When I tried to extend it to 5 minutes, my browser died, so I had to relaunch the entire Stream Manager.
I want to listen for what he's listening for. I want to roll perception too, just because, like, what are you listening for?
That's legit. That would make sense.
I hear nothing. What are you doing?
You really hear? Oh, actually, no. No, you don't hear nothing.
You hear less than nothing?
No, you hear something.
Guys, I hear something.
You hear the cackle of flames.
You hear
They surge
fire?
up every so often.
Yeah, it's like there's fire in there.
Like every beat, there's this like flaming beat, almost in time with your breathing.
Yeah, it's like fire in there.
Yeah, you can hear like somehow like it's like right in time with your pulse. It's weird. As you press.
Yo, Freddy, I don't hear nothing.
No, I clearly hear. Anyway, I want my otter back. Get it here. We're playing it right now. Takes out the card, slams him on the table.
You are in a much better position than you were before for a short rest. As long as nothing breaks through the sealed door.
Yeah, so.
And to be fair, nobody escaped to go bring people, so it would be very reasonable to assume you probably could pull a short rest now if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm down for some pinochle.
Now there are 4 of you.
All right. Are we hitting the short rest button?
I would hit the short rest button.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I would
What
also
is the short
advise
rest
you to
button?
make sure you have some paper handy, because meld is a pain in the ass to calculate in your head.
Meld?
Meld?
Yeah, 4-handed pinochle.
Oh.
I've never played Pinochle. I don't know what that is. Euchre. I mean, everything was euchre.
Oh, but we have people not from the... Oh, wait, no, you guys are from the Midwest. You guys should know euchre.
I heard it was a Michigan thing.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the short rest menu is telling me. It's
You get to roll your your hit die, and you heal that much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not following.
Let me look at it from my view. See what I'll pull up a random character sheet and take a look. Fight a Balrog. I don't know if I would throw a Balrog at this party yet. I mean,
No thanks.
they can probably handle it.
That would be terrifying. going in.
Our wizard has nothing but fire spells. Like.
Yeah, I mean, I do have one like frost spell.
Okay, short rest. Oh, I think
like... Go ahead.
Basically, it's telling you how many hit dice do you want to spend to heal up.
Yeah, you
So
get.
You get a hit dice per level.
Right.
Unfortunately, though, it doesn't actually roll it for you. So, like, I just did it, and I'm gonna have to just roll manually.
Yep.
So you could, and then you get those back when you take a long rest.
You get yes. Okay. So every short rest, you can roll a number. You can roll up to your level in hit dice, and that gets you hit points back.
And then what's with the Sacred Oath? Reset maximum HP changes during this rest. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I think that is under your Sacred Oath. That just means that you... Oh, it resets your Sacred Oath. Because your channel divinity is once per short rest. So this will reset that.
Right.
Oh, okay. So I just click this. I don't think I used it, but it would reset it if I click this.
Right.
Yes.
I got you now.
Yeah, so like for me, like I get my superiority dice back where I can do like special attacks.
Gotcha.
I get those back on a short rest.
Oh, okay.
That's nice.
Oh yeah, so I'm fully primed. I'm ready to go.
So we're rolling all our dice, assuming that we're not going to get another short rest.
I don't know. I don't know if you would do all of them.
I just used 3 of mine.
Yeah, you only need probably one Asteki.
I did 2, which overhealed me.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, I'll do 2 then too.
Yeah,
so
you're only down 4.
2 and 2.
So.
Oh well, then.
I'll only do 1.
Right. Okay. one D10.
Yeah, I got 19, which would be
probably should have saved the lay of hands. I didn't know we were going to do this.
No,
we didn't know we were going to do this.
It works out.
I think I'm just going to do 1.
Okay.
Okay, so we're all full.
Yep.
How did we do? How'd the card game go?
Oh, that would be that's a opposed challenge. You can probably...
I am not cheating.
If you're not cheating, then you're not rolling sleight of hand. So it would be...
Exactly.
You could do 2d10.
Actually, Knebula doesn't really need to. She's not down that many hit points. She can just...
Oh, hers is 1d6.
Yeah, she can just roll a d6.
1.
Okay.
As long as she doesn't roll a 1. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, full health.
I would say that this would be insight.
We both do it? Yeah, let's do it.
The opposed roll of insight for a game of euchre. That works for me.
For my honor.
If nobody can beat a 15, Frederick gets to claim he single-handedly won your euchre game. Your euchre tournament.
Oh, what am I rolling?
Insight checks.
Insight.
It's the closest I could come up with.
Definitely not insightful.
Clank, clank.
Booyah!
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Another terrible defeat. I was so close.
Natural 17.
Are you trying to play cards with me, man? You know, I live in the bar. I live in the bar.
I know you do, okay?
It worked great in the first round when you guys were partners, but then when you split up, you're like, oh, crap.
Look, my goal was to regain my honor from Azteki, which happened, but I didn't win, which makes me sad.
But yes, out of your 3 games, Azteki lost all 3 of them. So.
At least I'm consistent.
There you go. Well, you know, cards are for the peasants.
Yeah, we're like trying to remind you of the rules like every round. Like, come on, man, that's not. Gotta follow suit.
Remember, there's the right bower and the left bower. The left bower is the same color, different suit. It's not hard to remember.
He's like, you try to remember that and a sacred oath.
Yeah, go fish.
No, you leave the 5s on the table to keep score. You do not put them in your hand.
Look, I've only done that like twice.
Azteki, this is the 3rd time you threw a 5 down. We keep telling you don't throw the 5s down. That's for you to keep score.
Okay, so the next time we don't have D&D, I'm going to find us an online euchre website. We'll just spend the night playing euchre.
So down. So down.
Oh, I'd be down for that.
I have to do a lesson
It's
on
gonna
it for
be-
my students. I have a bunch of them are going to college next year and they don't know how to play euchre. I feel like there's just something wrong with going to a Michigan college and not being prepared for simple things like that.
Agreed.
Okay, so you've rested. You've gone to the bottom. You've gone to the dungeon of the ruined castle that has been abandoned for generations to find the door has been tarred shut. What are you doing now?
Losing at euchre.
Yeah, when I win, I instinctually like reach for that bottle on my belt. I'm like, yeah,
I smack it.
Oh,
I
wait,
smack it
no.
out of your hand. Like I'll be like, no, not again.
Do not
Yeah,
toast this with
remember.
blood.
It's blood. No, not wine.
I mean, I guess the Ravenloft, it kind of feels fitting, you know?
You're not wrong. I mean, let's be clear. You're not wrong. Do we want to bring down a barrel of the tar and so we can retar it in case of emergency?
Nope. Whatever is in there, we're gonna kill it.
All right, I believe in you. So
Orthodox 24/7 pet helpline provided to you by Pets.
Yeah, did you do like your detect undead thing or whatever it is?
I don't know. Can I do that?
You get 3 prolonged rests. This is your second one.
I think you did talk to me about
I don't remember using it.
but could you refer
This is your first one.
name? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire it off.
Divine sense.
Divine
What's behind the
sense.
door?
There is an undead presence behind the door.
Nice. Now we're definitely going through.
Yeah, I guess that settles it.
I'm done with the cards. I sense undead. It's through that door. Somebody knock it down. Can you fireball that door? It's got like tar. It'll burn. It'll be fine.
Does tar burn?
I mean,
Yes.
Tar?
Well,
Wait, if the tar burns, we should definitely get a barrel of it to put down.
it depends on the kind of tar. Most ships do not try to use the kind that burns less easily in case there's a fire on the ship. So it's not like, you
So
know,
that's not the kind we use when we play Sea of Thieves, is what we're saying.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you probably don't. It's probably not going to it's not going to lay up like it's coated in kerosene. The tar will burn if you get it hot enough, but
Sure, the door had like a bar on it too.
yeah.
Is the bar tarred shut too?
No, it's just, I mean, no, because it's been opened.
But it's been opened.
Yeah, you can see where the door's been opened and closed and then resealed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, we doing this? We were talking about kicking down a door earlier. I got feet ready.
Okay.
Yeah, Sir Squishy
yeah,
is
I mean,
awesome.
let me know. I could, could spark a little fire on there.
Yeah. Or you can make a strength check and just pull really hard.
That too.
Oh, Samara doesn't make check.
Well, I mean, Samara's not doing that likely. Although you never know.
It sounds like
That would be really funny.
I'll
Did
I'll
succeed at
leave
grabbing
that to
somebody
you
once.
guys. I'll just hang back here.
I don't know. I threw down a 7 or a 10. I don't know.
Yeah, that door's
That's
stuck.
strong enough.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take the bar off first. After that, you should probably take this off first, and then you can try again now.
And once he takes the bar off, I'm just gonna try to kick the door in.
Okay. Need a strength check.
that would indicate to me that it's time to. I wish today was Monday.
Nope. The door is not moving.
Guys, I think this door is sealed for good.
Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do it.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be like, wait, are you guys just messing with me? Because this is the game. I'm gonna go ahead and kick the door now. Better than you guys, but not much better.
Yeah, after
My goodness.
Nebula, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Could you roll a quick insight check, please?
Sure.
Let them know, I need to bring my dog in. How long is the wait?
I didn't mean to re-roll it. It was gonna land on a 16, and then it
Yeah, mine did-
slowly
mine did
rolled to the
sideways over
3
early.
like crazy.
Okay. You can try and pull
do
the
an
door if you'd
insight
like,
check?
or kick the door in, or
Oh, so is that a strength?
I
yeah,
think
it's a strength.
That's not gonna go well.
It's unlocked.
I feel like it's a sword in a stone moment.
no, we just all wanted to kick it. We weren't being
Okay.
smart about it.
So yeah, you all like take your turns kicking at the door. At one point, someone actually unlocks it, and Samara walks up and takes a quick look at it, grabs hold of the handle, and throws her entire body to pull the door open.
He's
Wow,
accidentally
guys.
re-rolling stuff.
And there's a kind of this weird sickening suction sound as the tar seals break, and the door kind of once it pops, it swings open fairly easily.
So what do you guys think they're sealing down here?
I don't know. I think they're trying to keep idiots like us out.
There's an orange glow from the space as it is lit inside.
It's Bob. It's the physical incarnation of Bob.
This is Bob's lair. This is where he hangs out in his off time, you know, when we don't summon him.
Yeah, I mean, Bob is alive too.
He's got his own things going on. He's a very important being.
But it's a level 2 spell slot, right? Is it a 2?
Can you cast
I don't
it
know.
You
too?
see Bob lying in a bed, and everything around him is burning.
Hey guys,
Everything's on fire.
Are you casting me? Is that what's happening right now?
Oh, hey guys,
Did you summon me? Did you rub the lamp?
Oh no.
So who's the
All
first to the doorway? Now that Samara's opened it for you.
I'll go.
Okay. Dagon strides into the room. Excuse me. What you find yourself in was once a guard station. You recognize kind of the layout, the space. There are piles of broken beds and cots in the corner on the other side of the door. The rest of the room has been cleared. And past you, about 30, 40 feet, you can see there's a large grated opening to go deeper into the dungeon. The only thing keeping the rubble from pouring into the room is the iron barred portcullis, which has been lowered. But beyond it, you can just see nothing but a wall of rubble. Multiple candelabras light the space as they slowly burn. You can see against one wall are two series of makeshift bookcases that are full. There is a four-poster bed, not a canopy, but a posted bed, also in the far corner, as well as a desk, several comfortable chairs, and a table between them. A young woman is sitting on the bed, looking at the door as you approach. And at first she looks ready to receive you. Like, she stands and, oh, I'm glad to. And then in the moment, it registers that you are not dressed appropriately to be coming into this space. And she pauses.
I was sleeping.
You need fresh towel?
Fluffy pillow.
Who are you and why are you here?
I say you first.
I'm not intruding on someone else's home.
You live here?
I'm answering no more questions until you tell me who you are and who sent you.
Curiosity.
Does your detect undead spell like last? Like, are you still detecting undead, or is it just like a one and done kind of thing?
You can do it. You can do it 2 more times.
I don't know. If I know that she's undead, I'm gonna say I'm here to smite the undead.
You're very welcome. I'm so sorry she's feeling bad.
I just like to give her a heads up on that one.
Okay.
That was an easy sell.
Well, it's not hard to put 2 and 2 together. I mean, you have a 60-foot range, and this room is not 60 feet, but it's not much past 60 feet. So if there's any undead that are not her, they're past the wall of rubble.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm kind of guessing Asteki's way of processing these things are yes, this is something undead. Let me double check. Intelligence 15. He might reason a little deeper than that. Wisdom 13, probably not. So you duly warn her, and she takes another. She actually takes a step back and falls onto the bed. So, who are you, and who sent you?
Nobody really sent us. We came of our own accord.
And who are you? As she starts to pick herself back up again and move towards the middle, towards the center of the far wall.
We're the raven kind.
That's
Figured
what he said.
I figured that Teki would take that one. But who sent us? There was this crazy giant raven lady who said we'd kill undead or bad things would happen to us. But I wasn't there to experience that, so I didn't get sent on that quest.
How did you know to come here? Who told you?
All the drained bodies you left behind.
And rumors about strange goings on in the castle at night.
You believe those?
We didn't have much else to do.
We're
No.
very gullible, ma'am.
No child of age believes those. There's no reasonable person in town who believes the rumors of the haunted castle. It's what we
Yeah.
tell the children to keep them out of this space.
Well,
For their own
clearly
safety.
there's something going on here, regardless of whether it's otherworldly or not. There's something going on here.
Yeah, what's
Indeed.
with this? I'm going to pull out the bottle of blood.
She glances at it. What of it?
Yeah, exactly. What of it? Why are you keeping things like this around? What is this?
I'm not sure I need to be answering those questions. And I certainly know nothing about bodies. So you should check with your sources. For they are
We saw-
horribly misinformed.
We saw the bodies, many of them.
That I have
Right.
nothing to do with that. And at best, you're going to wander into town and hold aloft a bottle of pig's blood. I'm not exactly sure what you intend to accomplish with that either. Now that you've come in here and threatened me. On no authority. Which gang are you with?
No gang.
No gang, just our own thing. Our own
Raven
party.
kind.
Well, maybe,
I mean, no gang.
maybe you should just put the bottle down and leave then.
Not until we get some answers.
You haven't asked any questions.
All
I
right.
said you weren't going to answer any questions. Did that change?
I still don't even know who you are if I should trust you.
Trust us with what?
It's Dagan Bjorn. Nice to meet you. Put my hand out to shake your hand.
She continues to retreat until she's in the far corner of the room from the door. Yeah, you should see
All
him.
right,
He's
well,
drunk.
rude, but you know my name. What's yours?
Okay. DM needs a moment. He needs you to give him a quick check. I would love to see persuade. Are you persuading or intimidating?
Probably persuasion. I don't think I'm trying to flex anything yet.
Okay. That'll work. I mean, that's a good choice. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to get you anything, but...
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Gotta spill the beans now.
His swagger is like dripping off of
those
him.
charms.
Yeah, just like the blood was dripping from his mouth an hour ago.
I'm just your everyday pig blood drinking nice guy.
Right. I'm impressed. Those lessons are really paying off.
Okay. That is impressive. She actually blushes slightly. Which... we'll get to that later. She nods her head and accepts your hand. And introduces herself as Wilhelmina Augustova. You may call her Mina for short.
Hello, Wilhelmina. It's nice to meet you. I'm Samara. And obviously you've already met Dagon. And these are my fellow travelers. We have Frederick and Asteki. We aren't looking for any trouble. Honestly, we just came to investigate. And we were attacked by the White Fangs.
My protectors, yes.
And we weren't looking for any. We were just looking for information, really. And they attacked us. And and we were investigating the castle, and that's when we found you.
Like while she's talking to, Dagon will step back and he'll just start like going through the desk, like just ransacking the room.
Really?
Yeah,
and I would
looking
like to
for some
remind
clues,
Samara,
evidence. I need to find something.
So well.
You're going to blow that critical success to charm her on rifling her private stuff?
Yeah, I'm like, oh man.
Hey, y'all can stop me if you want to.
I'm gonna stop you.
No, go ahead. Slide up in her DMs. I don't know. That's what the kids say nowadays, right?
Bruh. Come on, bruh.
I'm hip.
I have no words.
I'm seriously, I'm just gonna be like, grab her hand, and be like, what?
Yes, please do not be. You don't need to go through my personal effects.
Oh, sorry, Freddie. I mean, I thought we were here, looking for information. I figured they had a desk. Smart people write shit down and put it in desks.
Sure, smart people do write stuff down, but you mean also polite people ask.
Oh, right. This is that thing you were saying we need to work on.
Yeah, ask. You're doing great though. You're doing
safe space.
All right.
Remember, this is your safe space.
And this is also where I'm supposed to say, Mina, I apologize, right? Did I do that right?
Yes. That's great job. Excellent.
Use a feeling word.
Yeah, I feel I feel like I'm getting anxious here. I don't know. I feel like
as you step back from this, goes, what is there something particular you clearly have invested a great deal into coming here. If you've gotten this far, obviously you have either dispatched or convinced the guard to leave. What is it you want?
We honestly didn't know what we were going to find when we came here. So it was kind of a surprise to us as we go along. We're not really sure what we're looking for.
And we came and we asked and we were attacked. And we defended ourselves.
So when the guard attacked you after you came into the castle uninvited, you thought your best solution was to continue deeper into it?
Yes. I mean, our critical thinking skills are clearly not the best.
Yeah.
Okay, then. And she turns to Dagon, as she is still slightly smitten. You really need to leave. You need to leave and forget you were ever here. If anyone finds out that you know of here, you will be marked. The White Fang
Yeah,
are not going to stop until you are gone.
Why are they keeping you sealed in here? You look like a prisoner.
It's for everyone's protection.
Well, you ain't one of them banshees, are you? And I don't mean the gang.
No. But the more I tell you, the more you put yourselves at risk. You really should just leave and forget. I swear I won't tell anyone you've been here.
I mean, we left kind of a mess. I think they will know someone has been here.
Yeah, they might come looking for us.
I can write a letter. You've impressed me enough with your honesty and sincerity, Dagon. I can write a letter on your behalf. I can tell people that it was a different gang who attacked. It was a gang hit. It was an attack from
The 10.
The 10. Perfect. And if you can get it into the hands of a White Fang that's not present here, they can deliver it to the people they need to deliver it to, and then you'll be fine. No one will know you ever found me.
And what sort of reassurance do we get that you're telling us the truth here? That as soon as we walk out of here, you don't put that mark on us yourself.
Because I won't? What do you want?
If you got any extra money lying around, I mean, that might help.
Hey! What did we?
What?
We talked about this.
Apologize.
Hey, you know, you buy silence, right? That's how it always has been.
Right. Well, we're trading. We're trading silence. We're not buying it. She's not buying it. We're trading.
I tell you, this new leaf is a hard ship to sail.
Is there a way we could tell, like, if she's being truthful? Like, can we?
There's magics that will do that. There's also you could make an insight check.
Which I will do.
Already have my die.
I was gonna do the same.
Well, I mean, this whole thing is weird.
No, it makes perfect sense to me. So they're keeping her locked up and they're protecting her. They're keeping her alive. They're feeding her the blood. I don't think it's pig's blood. I would run insight on that. And it's pretty sure that they're feeding her to keep her alive. I don't know why. So that's why I would ask. Why are they keeping you alive down here?
It might be pig's blood, but still, why? Like, why keep her down here?
There are people drained of blood.
Yeah, but well, maybe that was before.
It is not pig's blood.
That
I was
was
going to say, we don't
before.
need to, add those two together. It's probably not pig's blood.
Well, maybe those were like incidents before, and now they give her pig's blood. You know.
No,
I'm giving her a chance to get me to spare her life because I'm all on smite mode. I sensed undead.
But with all the combat I've been in, for sure I've tasted blood of people that I'm hacking apart, right? Would I notice the difference between the taste of that pig's blood versus like human blood that's like splattered into my mouth?
Or 40 hot dogs?
Do you have an ear open? Jen? Jenny?
That's a fair, legit question.
Oh dear.
Can you taste the difference between pig's blood and human blood?
Hey, why would she know?
Because she has a veterinary degree.
Yeah, I was about to say she had.
But you might have learned it in your classes.
I would say that there is probably not. Well,
I mean,
She's debating it.
You probably have to try it, right? I don't know.
I am not trying it. For the record, I'm out.
Okay.
If you are not, then no.
Fair enough. Okay.
Because there's a difference in the taste of meat.
Oh, true.
So
The medical professional of the house has issued a ruling, which I probably should have asked her before tonight. Was it pork chop flavored wine? Well, that's the thing. Pig's blood is very, very similar to pigs are very similar to humans in a lot of ways when it comes to muscle tissue, fat, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So the official ruling from the medical expert in the house is a connoisseur would recognize the difference.
Are we going to consider the amount of people he's hacked up? Because it's a lot. Let's be honest. It's a lot of people.
If you were a mosquito, you could tell the difference.
Mosquitoes could tell the difference. Well, yeah, because that's totally different. Would they, though? Okay. So I'm going to say no. You would not recognize the difference.
According to Google, pig's blood is flavored.
I'm still not convinced that it's pig's blood.
flavor than beef blood.
And I want to know. I want to know why she's locked down here, why the Fang are protecting her, and what I'm not coming. Words are hard.
All right, I'm going back.
We'll start with those two. I want to know why she's down here and why the Fang's protecting her.
I've told you, I'm down here for everyone's protection, and they're protecting me to avoid people snooping. Everyone is safer.
So you're no harm to anyone? You're no danger to anyone? You just have a secret?
I didn't say that. I said everyone is safer with me here until something can be done.
And what can be done?
Is there any way we could possibly help with?
I'm not offering to help yet. I need to know what it is. Don't go volunteering me for stuff.
Fine. I retract my statement.
Well, no, because you weren't asking if you could help. You didn't offer his help. You offered your own help. That's totally okay.
Let me rephrase the question.
Well,
if something could be done, or if we could figure out what could be done, would you take that help?
Yes, absolutely. There were rumors that it could be reversed, and I'm hoping that the rumors prove true in time.
Okay.
All right, can I roll because my knowledge of undead, is it something that can be reversed? Do you even need me to roll on that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. What are you asking? Are there things that can be reversed, or are you thinking of a specific condition?
Vampirism.
Okay.
Can vampirism be reversed? And then if I'm like, look, vampirism can't be reversed, like, I'm a vampire. Okay, then what are you then? Come on, give us something. I'm trying to see what I get to it.
Yeah, let's see what we get.
Favorite enemy.
Put the dice down, see what they roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see what the name of it is, or like what I get to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite enemy. Advantage.
Okay. So you get to roll twice. We take the better of the two.
And then what do we want me to roll?
Good question. What would be good for this? History? History might be appropriate. Or medicine?
History or medicine. Sure, let's do...
You know what? You tell me what you're rolling, and I'll tell you the results based on your roll and your approach. I need to take more of that page from 7th C. You tell me your approach, roll the dice, and we'll see what happens.
Well, I've done this in the past. So it wouldn't be history as in, like, I know about this stuff from my studies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm recalling from your studies, what would that be called?
That's history.
This is history? Okay.
They'll be like, so here's how I would break this down. History is you are aware of stories that relate to it. Medicine would be, here's how the biology of the undead work.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, 17 is a good roll. There are stories of vampires who have found redemption. They're few, far between, and unsubstantiated.
Okay, redemption. So I mean, I'll say that. Yeah, there are. I mean, I know of stories of vampires that have found redemption, but I haven't heard anything about someone being cured.
Well, that doesn't mean it can't be done.
Wait, so what rumors did you hear?
That it could be cured.
Through what?
Oh, I can cure it.
Is that the noise Asteki makes every time he makes an attack?
Yeah. That's my wind up.
Are you actually winding up?
I'm thinking about it, like, cause
So not
I feel bad just busting into her room and smiting her, but that's kind of what I do. It's kind of why we killed all those guys earlier. If we just walked out and be like, well, I hope everything works out for you, lady.
Yeah, we didn't just murder a bunch of people for no reason. If that's well, okay. I guess technically self-defense and vengeance. You go with that.
Wait,
We
just to
found
clear
the
the air here.
vampire. We killed her guard. So she's gonna go out and feed. There's nobody unless we want to volunteer to protect her. Like and we have to kill people. Like that's a lot of work. I didn't sign up for that.
Also, yeah, probably against your oath, hardcore.
Even then, there's only so many hours in the day, and I gotta get my shopping done before nighttime. So
You gotta hit that Amazon Prime button.
I
five
understand
times.
she's begging for her life, but
She's reasoning for her life.
Yeah, that's a better descriptor. She's reasoning for it.
If she's a vampire, she's already lost her life.
It's
The
This is-
Poochie.
give me like another vampire to hunt down that by killing that
Probably
vampire
full of
breaks
lesser
the
value.
curse or something, or I got nothing.
you let
I'm
the
ready.
necromancer go. You let the banshee girl go. Are you gonna let this other girl undead go? Is it just like you got a soft spot?
No, I really
your
don't.
Raven-
And
does your Raven
I was
woman allow
gonna
this to
smack
happen?
I was gonna smack the necromancer.
He was.
It's true.
I was
You
okay
let us
with
talk
it.
you down. You let us talk you down. So are you listening to us at all anymore? Or are you like, you know what? My God says smite.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm becoming a believer here. I mean, I've seen this man put nuclear arsenal divine energy into multiple people. There's something behind this Raven.
She watches you internally debate this. She's and goes over to the table and starts her desk and starts rifling through it quickly. Half
we gotta
watching you.
stop her.
What's that?
I said we got to stop her.
Yeah, we've been too nice to these people.
She's
People.
half watching you and half looking as she's digging through the cubbies and just pulling out parchments.
She may be trying to find the evidence of the rumors that she speaks of. I don't know.
Or spell scrolls.
I'm not.
Yeah, to vamp out of here.
Why would she have a spell scroll to vamp out of here and then also be steeled in? Like, it would be really weird.
Yeah,
I'm
that would be
gonna
strange.
approach. I'm gonna stop her from doing whatever she's doing. I'm gonna say, hey, what are you doing? And try to pull her away from that stuff.
Okay, the minute you take a few steps towards her, she pulls back from the desk quickly. She is definitely staying out of flail range if she can.
Well, I'm
I
not
told
gonna
you.
flail
I told you
her.
there's something smart in that desk. That's where smart people put the smart things.
I know there's a letter in there that confirms that there's a possibility. I have not spent 14 months here for nothing.
I'm not the one we have to convince.
Oh,
Just for the record.
how did you come to be in this situation? Like, how did this happen to you?
I'm no. You need to leave. You've asked all the questions you're going to ask. If you head up to one of the rooms, I can write a letter and you can come back and retrieve it and you can take it to the White Fangs. But I think I am done answering your questions. I'm definitely not prepared to tell 4 people who murdered my guards and broke into my room my full story. They're dead.
They attacked us while we were having.
They were protecting me.
They could have just told me, "Hey, we're protecting something. Get out of here," and not just tried to stab me. I take that a little personal, lady.
And I'm not to take barging into my chambers personally?
We did not know this was your chambers. They could have just told us that. You know, in between the stabbing of us and hitting us with their shields and raging and dropping from the ceiling and stunning us to be like, seriously.
Hey, you got like a vampire ninja. What's up with that? How do I get one of those?
She's a good woman. Very talented.
She was.
She what?
She was. You know, we distracted her.
You what?
You know, we distracted her. We pointed her in the other direction so we could come through.
I need a persuasion check. As science comes through with the sad trombone.
We killed her lover. That's kind of sad.
DM will chip you the, no, you just killed her friend. But
okay. She got the other half of that sun necklace on her. Is she wearing it?
Not that you see.
Okay.
She takes a look at everyone as you say this, and you can see it sinking in. You can see the gears turning into place as she realized that you didn't just kill some of the gang. You have a lot of blood on your hands.
Well, I mean, you could see it.
Yeah.
It's like literally.
Oh, yeah, I'm covered in it.
And there's a moment where she takes a step forward, and you can see her raise up her hands, and for the briefest of instants, you can see her eyes flash white, and her blonde hair kind of starts to billow out as her nails begin to elongate. And then almost as quickly as it happens, it retreats back into the quiet young lady before, as she doesn't even finish the half step, and instead takes a step backwards towards the portcullis, and then simply slips down into the floor, and you are now standing in about an inch thick fog.
Miss Form.
What do you do?
Hit that Miss Form with the your cold beam. I don't know that does anything, but thematically that would be cool.
I mean, I have Ray of Frost.
Yeah, ice beam.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So you go ahead and start to blast the ice frost at the ground. And the mist just sort of billows up and around it. It surges into almost like it's moving as one. And it flows right past you and starts heading out to the open door.
This is the problem. I feel like this is not good. Do we want to
I leave the room.
said miss?
I do not want to be locked in another place with books. No offense, books. But come on. This is getting weird.
I mean, do we want to look through her desk really quick? Or the table or whatever it was to
Just take the whole table. How big is the table?
take the table.
I'm not staying in here. I can't do it. I want to start the books again.
Well, we can't let her get away. Shoot her in the leg.
There is no leg. There is no leg to shoot. There's no leg.
I try to pin her dress to the wall. There's no dress.
Well, she was contained until you opened the door.
True. We did it.
Well, if I'm close enough, I'm gonna try to grab her. I'm done with these
Nothing to grab.
shenanigans.
She
What do
turned
you
into
mean?
mist and went out the door.
She turned into mist? Oh, I thought she was standing in the mist.
No, she turned.
Oh,
So
Ooh.
there's nothing but mist?
There's nothing but mist.
Yes.
Oh, man. What? I didn't know they could do that.
Vampires, bro.
Why didn't you just do that instead of standing here and talking all this time? Like, I don't
I
understand.
don't know.
I can answer
Can we
that.
slam the door shut? Oh, you don't want to slam the door shut.
We can slam the
that's
door
point.
shut if I'm on the other side. I am not standing with all these books.
Okay, I finally get what's going on because I don't understand what's up with the door and the closing. I thought I could just grab her, but she's not here. It's missed. Okay.
She's searching out the door. The mist is
You
searching
missed-
out
you
the
missed
door.
that one?
Oh, man.
Can we make it to the door before she gets there?
There's not a lot of wind in the area, so she's not like traveling against air currents. I would need a pretty solid set of 4 deck saves to get all 4 of you out the door before a critical mass of her clears it. And then you have to hope there's enough tar left on the door frame to seal it behind you. It's
Hotel, we should have brought that down.
possible. Dagon's like, yep.
I
I'm out.
totally should have smited
I can't
her.
do it.
Nope.
Why can't I just smite?
I don't know. I was trying to get you to do it. I didn't want to say do it. I wanted you to choose to do it.
Well, I think you can still hit the mist form, especially if you're doing or something.
You don't have any more divine energy.
Oh, Eric, thank you for hanging out. I'm glad you've been part of our channel for 4 months now. A great time to re-up it in this wonderful moment of clank, 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 clank. As Dagon and Samara are the first through the door and watch as the fog rushes past them, as Frederick and Asteki attempt to get their bearings enough to do something.
I just didn't want her slamming the door on me. I panicked. I panicked. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, if the PCs always are successful, it's not a very fun game. They have to feel some challenge. That's fair. But as you guys clamber through the doorway, you watch as the mist soars down the hallway and back out into the castle proper.
Okay, now you can go through her desk. Now that we know she's not going to steal us in there. She's faster than us. We can catch her. What do you got, like a billows? Are we going to suck her up or something?
I don't know.
Luigi's Haunted Mansion.
I'm sad about it.
Oh my god, we need like the flashlights and like go around.
Where's
Yeah,
my
with the
vacuum
vacuum.
cleaner?
Yeah, the vacuum.
I'm just so confused. You see, like it's okay for me to smite in defense or offense, but just just randomly smite people that are just hanging out in bed. They're like, I didn't call for Grubhub. You know, it's like
The more and more we go through this Ravenloft, the more and more I think you can't murder the dead.
For the record.
You know what I mean? Like, even if we slaughter them in their sleep, we're not actually murdering anybody.
But they're so nice and cordial. Like, oh, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll be nice. I'll be a nice undead. And it's like, well, then maybe we can help them. And then they turn to mist and they get away. And now all those innocent people are going to die. And I feel sad about it.
Now, to be fair, it wasn't until you threatened her that she did anything.
No, that's not fair.
Yeah, what? You trying to make us feel like the bad guys now?
Just saying.
No, because what we should have done is just walked in the room and smote her. That's what Ravenkite would ask of us. which is why I was like, make a decision.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
All right, I'm still learning.
DM needs to make notes. DM needs to make notes.
Also, you said we would just get to kill people and kick down doors. You said no moral quandaries here. You lied. You straight lied to our faces.
Did I?
How could you?
You did.
Did I? Was this really a moral quandary?
Not for me, but I'm like, it's for them. Well, for them, I mean, Asteki.
Yeah, well, you know
We're
what it is.
We're like, yeah, we don't care either way. And he's like, do I kill?
At least
Do
the
I not
necromancer, she was admitting to animate the dead. This one's all like, no, it's pig's blood, and you know they're just there to protect me. I'm just the victim, and I'm waiting for some prince to save me, you know, and break the spell. And then I'm like, no, that's not what's going on. It's like, oh, okay, missed, and they're gone.
Well, let's get her desk.
Yeah, we searched this whole place. We're looking under everything. I'm trying
Well,
to
here's
look
the
at
thing.
stones.
I think once she gets into the hallway proper and sees her dead friend, she will come back and try to kill us.
I think her entire freaking gang is going to try to kill us.
I think you should roll persuasion on the DM on that one.
The DM will concede to you that yes, the White Fangs are going to be gunning for you now. Yeah, that's
I'm just another one to add to the pile. I say we burn the town.
Well,
burn the town.
The difference is the Banshees are just like, if you come in our territory, we might have to kill you. The Gang of 10 are kind of more of the, we already killed the guy that caused the trouble. Don't cause trouble for us. Sophie's girls, hey, as long as you got money, you got a place to be. So really, given the number of gangs in town, you're actually in pretty good shape. You only have one actively trying to murder you.
Yeah, one that has vampires.
Vampire.
Well,
that we know of.
someone had to turn her into a vampire.
You know, let me... Yeah, Dagan, give me a real quick insight check.
Oh, I'm great at this.
Yeah, let me see if I can throw you another hint here. While he's rolling that, you search the desk. There's a lot of generic... Nice. There's a lot of generic correspondence. And you do come across, tucked in the very back, in a very well-worn piece of parchment, and it's as you unfold it, you can see where it has cracked along the creases, having been folded and refolded so many times. And it says, I don't have the text prepared this week. I will put better text together for next time. So if there's a discontinuity in the actual phrasing, I apologize. But from what I can recall now, it reads, W, the cure is but at hand. Please be patient. And is signed F.
Let's take a bunch of papers.
Frederick.
Is that my handwriting? Think about this real good. Is that my handwriting? I'm going to open my notebook.
No.
All right, but I'm watching you.
There's a series of other letters that you come across which are addressed to Wilhelmina or to simply Mina. They're in very similar hands. And they're mostly just words of each letter is another, like, I hope this finds you well. Have you completed that book? I found it very fascinating myself. There's a series of, you can come across 3 letters that kind of debate the pros and cons of a book on philosophy as relates to the gods and their wishes, interspersed with, are there still gods given that there has not been a day of sunlight in generations? There's another letter that goes into great depth about maintaining the peace between two of the factions.
Which two?
The Redbird. Check my notes. In this case, it was a potential breakout between the Red Hawks and the Whites, and a great deal of like the efforts made to maintain the peace between them.
So somebody working to maintain peace between the gangs. I wonder who might that be. You know, the ship tar that you guys. I was like, yeah, whatever, ship tar, and you guys are like, it's the harbor master. I know it's him. No, I'm suspicious. Great, because we all know how my suspicions turn out.
Well, it could be that they stole it from the harbor master, not necessarily that the harbor master had anything to do with it. You know.
Yeah, but who's writing correspondence about keeping peace between the gangs?
For the record,
yes, that is suspicious.
Okay, these are also from what they are signed, but you cannot make out. It's one of those signatures you can't make out the name in the signature unless you've seen it before.
He's a doctor.
Yeah, it's one of those kind.
Would be a doctor that's trying to figure out how to cure undeadism.
Curiously enough, the hand on most of the correspondence is different than the letter promising a cure. Okay, Dagon, with that particular insight check, I'm going to give you two things, Mr. I rolled a 19. First, if she was part of the White Fang gang, she showed absolutely no sign of it in her dress. Even the monk, no, not monk, the adept you took out, I don't like calling it monk, had the same white face paint as everyone else that marks off like the two fang marks on her cheeks. Wilhelmina did not. She didn't have the same kind of like anything in her clothing. There was no sign that she was a member of that particular gang. You also recall, with the amazing roll, that common naming convention suggests that, good night, Molly, suggests that there is a share that names tend to come from parents, and it is common to adopt your name based on a parent's name.
What did she say her full name was again?
We got it on tape.
We do.
Yeah. We'll just play the tape.
We'll just give Rob some extra views.
It's Wilhelmina something, Astra something or other.
Something.
Oh, that was a part of me was like, I'm gonna make y'all roll for it. And I'm like, oh crap, that's right. They can always just look up the VOD. Damn it.
Yeah, actually, DM, I'd like to opt out of this roll.
It's Augustova.
There you go, Augustova. That's right.
Wilhelmina Augustova. Which she actually only gave after somebody critted on their persuasion check. So somehow Dagon became the face man for the party.
Hey, I'm gonna multi-class into Bard.
That is not the worst thing that has been said at the table tonight.
I mean, we did talk about, does it taste different to drink pig's blood and human blood? So I was kind of like pretty low on that one.
It's an educational stream. Let me hit you with some knowledge.
Well, I also did overhear as we were discussing this that pig's blood tends to be lighter, and it's a little sweeter, and that you can taste the difference between blood types. All
right, guys. I'm gonna start trying everybody's blood we come across. Who wants to go first? Because now I'm thinking like dwarf versus elf versus human. I can figure that out right now.
Gonna become a blood connoisseur.
Yeah, that's a useful talent.
He's our official blood tester. Come on.
I'm gonna get one of those weird those weird metal nails you can wear that vampire people buy at the Ren Fair.
Stab them and taste their blood.
Just a little prick.
Yeah, so you party with a vampire?
Moment.
No, he just likes blood. He tried it on accident one day and he found out that he really liked it.
Yeah, no vampire will take him. He's a little too gauche about it.
He's too picky.
He's been trying for months. I'm not sure who I'm rooting for anymore.
Yeah. Always drinking the small batch IPA blood.
IPB.
You know, the craft stuff.
The craft blood.
Craft blood. Oh, God.
How many times have I told you? Over 10 and less than 15.
Yes, that's a single barrel,
Single barrel.
blood.
Brewing it in his basement. Oh la la.
I need this blood to sit in a bourbon cask for at least a year.
She must be fed.
White Fangs, you're fired.
She must be fed only sticky buns for the next 15 days. It enhances the flavor.
So good.
So, what is your current plan?
I think we definitely need to research the family line, the name. I don't know where we would do that, though. Do they have, a library, or...?
Yes, the library run by the librarians. Hardest gang this side of the river.
That's my other game. That's the game.
Of course you may borrow the book. Don't be late.
That's the game where the party librarian actually is a half elf barbarian.
Don't be late, you'll be shoot.
Oh, okay, so this is actually what's going on.
Except they're on a different plane of existence.
Okay, different library.
Yeah, you will not bump into them. So
that would be fun, though. Somewhere down the line.
Possibly
crossover.
We'll see how that campaign goes. That would be kind of fun.
What kind of insignia do you think the librarians have? They just all have a number 2 pencil behind their ear. That's how you can tell. It's one of the librarians.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that are bifocals.
Something like that. Okay, so you want to do so you intend to do some research, or do you think maybe just asking around town kind of thing?
I don't really want to ask around town when there's a gang out to kill us, so I mean that's up to you guys.
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing we should find out is where is the actual White Fang territory? Because we probably don't want to just go spend the night there.
Also, who is probably the one paying for the White Fang to protect her? Because that's probably what's going on. Since we said,
True.
Well, she wasn't wearing any of the gear. There's probably some kind of deal going on. Albeit money, or just if it's a secret, but it's not the biggest secret, there's some weirdness here with that as well.
Okay.
So do we want to keep the whole vampire in town thing to ourselves? We don't want to report that there's a vampire on the loose?
Who the hell can believe us? We're literally the craziest, worst people to come to this town. The worst. Oh, guys, there's a vampire at the castle. Yeah, right. Yeah, totally. There's a vampire in the castle. We only just tell people that.
Okay, fair enough. I thought it was an honest question. I thought we could drum up some support. People are going to start dying. We're going to need to track down, Sherlock Holmes this.
Although, for the record, people are already dying.
True.
More people are going to start dying.
And they already talk about the vampire in the castle, remember? That's the known rumor.
But then there was really a vampire in the castle. It's just the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. What do you guys even... No, it's the best lie is the one that's actually true. No, burn the town. Light it all up.
I feel like I always start reading way too far into games when I play. Because, did the harbor master tell us, oh, don't worry about that because he wanted us to actually take care of this vampire?
Doubtful.
Is that like reverse psychology? Like, don't go up there, and we're like, oh, well, now we have to.
That's
Well,
what
yeah, I
we
mean,
said too. We said
If
that.
any
right there.
adventuring party comes your way, you just say, "Oh, you probably shouldn't look into this because there's nothing there." And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go adventure their asses over there and kill everything.
This is some 4D chess, guys.
Well, either that or he's the one behind, like bankrolling the situation, you know, providing the protection to the girl.
Could
you
be.
know?
Like, is the name of the game like StumpAsteki? Like, to make me as confused as possible, to not know what to do at any given time?
Yes.
Because I may just have to resort to just smashing stuff, like Hulk
Yeah,
style.
if you
Because I don't
switch
know what
to-
else to do. It's like, what are you going to do, Asteki? I'm going to smash it.
I know. Actually, smash.
But what about the dynamic backstory? Don't you want to? No, I want to smash it.
I was hoping for that, to be honest.
You have the
I was
cure. It
rooting
may be
for it.
behind there. You just have to solve the. I'm going to smash.
If it makes you feel any better, sir, she will be smashable at a later date.
Oh, okay.
If you really need to, you will have a chance.
Oh wait, she's one of Sophie's girls.
Ooh. No, what? She would be one of them in the houses.
That's not the smash that I'm talking about.
Oh boy.
But what if that's the cure?
But it must be done. It is your oath.
It is your duty. So.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons After Hours. Okay, so you.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, by all means, you go.
Oh, I was gonna say that there was some movie. I can't remember what movie it was, but it was like, so have you tried everything? You know, like everything to cure
You're
it?
thinking of the Tom Cruise movie, Edge of Tomorrow?
Oh, okay. Was it Edge Tomorrow?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so your thought process. Let me make sure I know where you're all going, so I can do appropriate prep for next week. You want to what again?
Leave the town. Just flee.
Well, we want
Steal a boat.
after we took everything that we could find there. I guess yes, then leave.
I'm down for killing as many of these Fang guys to get back to the vampire lady
What a
to
late
give
siege
her
to getting
our
there.
cure.
Yeah, I see two options. Either we rustle up and muscle information out of the White Fang as to why they have her, or we go on like the smart approach of researching the name and trying to like match signatures and writing styles to figure out where these notes are coming from and who she's talking to.
Right. Well, do we know where else like they hang out? Because we pretty much killed everybody like here. Like, do we know where else they are? Like, where else do they hang out?
That could be something you could investigate fairly easily. I mean, the gangs don't exactly keep their stuff, a secret.
Yeah. Then just stroll into their side of town and be like, hey, screw y'all. And then when we're fighting them, torture and interrogate them. Really? Is this who we are now? Yes. Yes,
We
it
need
is.
information.
Hey.
You're gonna give it to us.
When in Rome, like, do you want to leave this place to find an even worse conundrum to go to?
To be fair, so far your conundrum's not that bad.
Yeah, you're right. We could go to a city where everyone's like children and they're blind and they have to feed on other children that are like deaf. And we need to, and they're asking us to save their pet cats that all have 3 legs. It's just gonna devolve. Let's stay here where it's safe, and we can pretty much kill anyone free of charge.
Well, so my issue with that is, okay, are we really just we are literally murder hoboing right now, and it really hurts my body. Like, I'm like, why are we even doing this anymore? Why did we even come here? I hate this place.
Nobody said we have to go and kill them. We just have to go beat them up, and so they tell us what's going on.
But they're going
That
to try
means
to
kill
kill
them.
us.
Well, if they try to kill us, that's not our fault. We're just trying to defend ourselves then in that
But
case.
if we go, okay, but no, think about it this way: if you go into a place where you know they're going to attack you, and then kill them all, that is still murder.
Although, to be fair, this is a fantasy game. That is kind of what you do to the bad guys.
Yes, but
Yeah, I mean, if the police show up, you know,
there's
and,
no
and the
police
bad guys
here.
go at you,
We are the police.
yeah,
Apparently,
we
don't even know what's going
we
on
are
anymore.
being murder hoboed. Like the town is murder hobo. It's murder hobo town.
Murder
We are
hobo.
the hobos.
I agree with that
We're
100%.
the undead police. Okay, we're the undead police, and they're stopping us from doing our jobs.
You also have, if you think, remember, there is a serial killer on the loose in town.
Right, but we thought it was
Everyone's a
connected to
serial
this.
killer. I thought that's what it is.
Well, no,
Yeah.
there's somebody who's killing people and draining the bodies of blood and dumping them in the sewers.
Right.
But that was the one that they're taking the blood from those bodies to give to the vampire, right?
We don't
If
know
I'm
that.
connecting the dots.
We have no proof of that.
Yeah, that's a big maybe.
No, we could go beat up some white fangs and see if that's the truth. I was trying to talk to them and ask them a question, and then they're like, "Hey, we're just gonna steal the store. This sounds like a good idea."
I would
Which
feel
turned out
good
really
about
bad
it.
for everybody here. Clearly, just like pointing at all the bodies everywhere.
You know what we should do? Remember, I can't remember the guy's name. Was it like Finnegan or Finnegas or something like that?
Yeah,
He had an
yeah.
Irish name. He
Who
seems like a
isn't-
guy. He's not in a gang, right? So he probably knows a lot, which is what gives him power. So maybe he knows something about this.
True. Yeah, and he did seem like that kind of guy, like who'd be willing to like exchange, goods, services, information for like I don't know, maybe money or something.
But I'm also like intimidated by him because like I just picture him as being what's his name? The guy in 18.
BA?
Yeah. No, 100%. With the colorful vests and stash, I was like, oh god,
It's
just
Mr.
gonna
T.
kill us. It's Mr. T. Yes.
Mr.
I
F.
was like, oh god, Mr. F.
Mr. F.
Well, we are looking for a Mr. F.
I kind of pictured him as like Jarlaxle from the Drizzt books, and from like Dragon Heist and.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. We bring him the letter and we ask him, "Are you Mr. F?"
And then his 4 massive bodyguards just murder us on the spot, which has just been our trope everywhere. Hey, we want to talk. And they're like, hey, we want to kill you. And we're like, but why?
That is very true. You go in looking for a fight and they want to talk. You go in looking to talk and they want to fight.
Right, this is insane.
So that's what we do. We go and we attack him and he'll want to talk. We just roll up and just grab him. And he'll be like, what are you trying to do? And that's exactly it. Because you go over and you ask him for information and he's going to want to attack you. But if you come in swinging, he'll want to talk. It's reverse psychology. I like this plan.
Is that what they were trying to teach us here? Are they trying to teach us to just blindly swing at everybody and then maybe we'll get a chance to have dialogue?
Yeah, we should start every conversation with, hey, get him.
Well, now that said, Dagon would also be able to remember that you could theoretically offer a parlay in advance, lay down the conditions.
If we start losing, we can parlay.
Oh, I like this idea. I like this idea of parlay.
You send a net message that says we want to meet. Here's where we want to meet. These are the conditions we're offering for the meet. Do you accept?
And we send them a random finger.
From nobody. Why would they even have this figure?
I'm sure we can take one on the way. That's our MO, right? We're taking heads and stuff. I just feel like a parlay message demands a finger.
I mean, I think we have a spare head lying around and taking.
Oh yeah, we got all the bodies in this castle too. We got plenty of fingers.
So
we could write a note out in fingers.
We can parlay like everyone. Like we could get one from every one of the gangs.
Yes.
Okay,
get carpal tunnel.
They got what their distinguishing mark was just their face paint. They didn't have any clothes.
They probably have more, but the DM is blanking on what it would be.
Well, because I've been taking been taking trophies of everyone we took out, so we have an accurate number of our kill count. Because I'm like, this is insane. Like, remember I took the wraps from the
Oh
from
yeah.
The mummy arm people.
Yeah, I cut the 10 insignia off of Tan. Like I've been taking a little bit of everything because I'm like, okay, we need to be accurate if we're gonna just go in and be insane. So like, what am I taking here that's not like cutting their faces off?
I will get back to you next week on that.
Okay.
I'm not.
Did the ninja lady have like a sweet ninja mask?
No.
She had the little star thing.
Yeah, and she was actually
the star thing.
She wasn't all done in her hair. She had black hair that was loose, and she was grinning the whole time up to the part where her arm got broken off, and then she died.
Still feel good about it.
I don't feel good about any of this. This is not what I had in mind, guys.
We started talking like trophies, and I'm thinking like, what can we steal from these people that's awesome?
I feel, but I was taking it as an intimidation tactic initially. I'm like, okay, don't fuck with us. We took these guys out. We took this many of this, this many. Now I'm like, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Oh my god! What if our gang symbol is just one piece of every other gang's attire, and the more of the other gangs you kill, the more of their attire you stack on like a Medal of Honor?
But that would be like open warfare. like, oh yeah, no, we kill everybody on sight. That's who we are.
Yeah, like Boy Scout badges.
Exactly.
You just collect them all. We'll be wearing a little sash.
So you're saying
you a Cub Scout or you flying with the Eagles?
The Eagles. Oh man. If he falls from grace, we could do the Eagles.
Or Ravens in this case, I guess.
Yes.
Raven Scouts.
Ravens. I love that. I love everything about that. Can that be our name with the Raven Scouts?
Yeah, and Asteki is our troop leader.
We're here to sell cookies, and we're all out of cookies. Get them. There it is, man. That's poetry. This stuff writes itself.
Oh my god! Yeah, we're just out there like transforming into Sailor Moon, fighting undead. Like, what's going on anymore?
Ever since we stepped into this city, nothing. I feel like nothing has gone the way we've expected.
We've had a really bad time here.
Nothing has gone the way we've expected. It's all been topsy-turvy, upside-down world.
Now, to be fair, you came down here expecting to murder people, and you were successful.
No, we were just going to check this place out, and then we started talking, right? We weren't expecting anything. They attacked us.
Yeah, we still were trying to talk, and that didn't go anywhere.
You know, maybe next time when they ask which gang sent you, we say...
Just stick to the 10. It's always the 10.
You know, it's like when somebody asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
You say yes.
Okay, so...
Gang sent you. Yes.
Which
Which gang? Yes.
I can just picture Asteki holding up his shield, puts the flail over it. By the power of the Raven, I punish you.
Okay, so next week your thinking is you want to go track down some White Fang and investigate their motivations and possibly invite Finnegan to a sit-down.
Who then will immediately try to kill us because he's F. Most likely.
He's the one who turned her.
Oh, we got to do like a parlay type situation with him and have a meeting and discuss things.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe talk to him first. Like if we can set like an official sit down with him peacefully.
If you could rent a room at one of the houses that the Sophie's girls maintain, that's pretty well established neutral territory.
I might not be there for the meeting, but I am all for it.
You want to be there for the meeting. You can come back. You can go do your thing after. Okay.
All right. We got some good notes for next time. We're coming up on 11, and it's a good time for us. I think good time to be wrapping everything up. I'm checking my friends. I'm not seeing a lot of other people playing anything that. I mean, I've got some friends that are playing D&D, but they're gonna be wrapping up really soon. So I feel a little bit weird sending everyone over there to check everything out. Let me do one more search before I commit where we're going to take everybody tonight. We're going to go to these people. They are currently running one of the Candlekeep mysteries. So that seems like a good place to go check out. I'm actually at the present, I'm running them Wednesday nights. We got through our session 0 last week. So this week we're going to start our first session of the first adventure, which is The Joy of Interdimensional Spaces. That's the name of the first official adventure. Knebula, can you tell us more about where we're going to find you this week?
You'll find me on my channel, twitch.tv/Knebula Gaming. And yeah, I mean, you'll catch me most days.
Anything fun going on lately?
Friday. Let me see. What have I been doing? I don't know. I've been trying to finish games that I haven't finished yet, but I may be trying out Valheim, so there's that.
Ooh, when are you gonna do that?
Ooh, the Valheim bandwagon.
Yeah. So if you guys are playing that, let me know. I'll hop in with you.
Does that have controller support?
I did not check.
I have no idea. I haven't tried it yet.
I would assume so, but we can check. Spinny, what have you got coming up this week that we should be checking out?
I don't know, to be honest. I meant to get on this week and do some stuff, but I've been debating. I have an entire box of Magic cards that have been unopened in packs for everyone to see. Because for me to just do it by myself seems lame, and it seems more exciting if we just do it as a group.
Yeah, I agree. That could be cool, like a stream opening bunch of packs.
Yeah, it's literally an entire box of. It's mixed. It's Amonkhet and what the heck is this other one? Something else. It's green.
Fun.
Nice.
Cool. And thanks for everyone who came out tonight and hanging out. We have a request for Destiny tomorrow on stream, and I'll let Neb manage that on her time. There are ways to chat with her, and you can check her out. The link to her channel is posted. I might be on tomorrow night, but it will not be our usual Monday night mystery. I might tackle something else as Genesis is feeling a little under the weather, and those are really like her streams more than mine. I'm just the host, but that's her show. So my next real official scheduled stuff is going to be Tuesday for happy hour and at the Old Hammer Tavern. I think we're going to be talking about player versus player combat and how to resolve those kinds of conflicts, which this group has been exemplary at. I think you guys have been amazing at having great party tension without it turning into, I'm going to kill you now, and then rolling dice, which is great. And I appreciate that from this group. So we're going to fire off the raid over to Eldritch Sky Gaming. Hopefully you can all tag along for that and show them some love as they work their way through Candlekeep and all the associated mysteries. Then again, we'll be back for our own Candlekeep games on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And then next Sunday, this amazing gaggle of gamers is going to get together and continue to delve into the mysteries of Storm's End and convince themselves they're not murder hobos. They're actually doing great, good works. And that they're going to get there. Don't worry, folks. We're going to get there. All right, until next time, folks, please remember you want advantage on your con saves. So wear the mask. Keep you and those you love safe. Till next time.